Rough stuff, but hey, the more we play, the more we learn. Let's get back with the Watcher. Another try. You better believe it, Niao. Someone was asking who this is. This is Niao, the whale that keeps resurrecting our heroes and then mind-hacking them so they forget what they're up to. All for his own amusement. You discover little scraps of lore in some of the events. So, choices. 18 damage for a random rare relic is actually rather cool. Alternatively, just a normal relic is a nice step up. A card remove would be good for getting rid of defense. They clog your deck and you just want to hit heavily with the Watcher here. Random boss relic. I don't like losing pure water. I like it. It gives you energy on the most important turn, which is whenever you decide you need it. The Spicy Elite is quite late and comes right after an upgrade, so the Spicy Elite path is already quite tempting. Would you believe you could get a 4 Elite path here? Am I mad enough to go for 4 Elites? If I feel like a chicken, we'll do this in white for chicken. We can take this route and avoid 1 Elite. In exchange for... we lose the campfire as well. That's actually not a good trade. We should take the campfire. That should be the chicken route. Swap the elite for a regular. Then we can take spicy, and then if we still feel spicy, we go this way. If we still feel like a coward, we go this way. So we got a little DNA spiral coming up here. The question is, what do we think is going to get us through this best? Is the lass angry enough to take on 4 of them? Well, there's the question, isn't it? Boss Relic can really screw you over. You can get Ectoplasm, and you can get yourself a Tiny House. Ugh. Yeah, not too fond on those kinds of options. The Rare Relic sounds good. Rare Relics are usually amazing. Give it to me. It is amazing. Every 6 turns gain 1 intangible. Really good for the lady who gets very angry and could do with taking less damage. This is essentially cutting all incoming damage by 1/6. Can go with that. Definitely worth the damage we took for it. Couldn't help but notice there are no shops along this route. Well, hopefully we just save up loads of money and then survive long enough to go shopping on Act 2. Now, let's get underway. This is slightly disconcerting. Gonna go Vigilance Strike, Miracle Strike. Just get the early damage in. Can I kill you with Eruption here? Probably not. And I don't want to take the extra damage that comes from erupting too early. I think it's just Strike, Strike, Defend, because this is 12, 12, and 9. 24 and 9, 33. I'm 10 short, so we will not do that. Take 1. Now he's getting mad. Ugh, again we got Eruption when I really don't want to see Eruption. This is just strike, block, block, and then I start feeling very sad about the outcome here. Not much I can do about this, it's just the card draw. I don't think there's a better play than what I'm doing right now, but there better be real soon. Because this guy, he buffs up fast. Taking tons of damage here. Okay, we've got him. There we go. That was unfortunate, just drawing my eruptions when I didn't have the strikes to work on it, or getting it alongside Calm. That was bad. Took additional damage I could have done without, but I got a really nice upgrade here. Bottled Miracle, I like it. And our first of many card choices. What do we want? If we took pressure points early, we could set up a pressure point deck. It is a strategy in and itself. It's unreliable. You never know if you're going to get pressure points. But this is a very much stacking damage card. You deal 8, then you deal 16, then you deal 24, so on and so forth for only 1 energy. And it gets a lot better with an upgrade as well. Yeah, I was just setting up Incense Burner for the next fight. Hopefully they attack me turn 1. I think I'll take pressure points. I've never done a pressure points build before. See if we change that right now. Well, an opportunity to spend my money. I already got a potion. Not a big fan, but... Give me 3 potions, I got money to spare. Definitely take attack potion. I'll keep the bottled miracle. Yeah, let's go. Thank you kindly. Do you have a shop before the elites? No, no we do not, so I wasn't worried about spending the money, I just, you know, didn't want to. Well, we're certainly not taking damage here, we don't want to. Can't kill you right now, and I don't want to be weakened, so... 8 and 6, I'll just take you out. And then, do I take 1 or do I get going on the damage? The answer is I get going on the damage. Pressure points. I like pressure points because it bypasses armor, and it stacks. It certainly does. Alright, alright. Starting to feel like I could have blocked that damage. And now I know I could have blocked that damage. We are now very angry, and you're very dead. So I took 1 unnecessary. Couldn't have known that, though. Love Bowling Bash. It answers the sentries and a bunch of multi-fights. Good enough for me. Could take 2 mystery things, but I need more card rewards. I need more ways to answer the upcoming elites. Get that pressure point going. Get Vigilance stacked up so that Eruption's gonna kick your arse. Descender's Bane out of my hair now. Oh dearie me, I think I just defend this. Not looking for more damage. I don't want no trouble. Jawworm. I've already taken lots of damage, most of it from the very start. And now I don't even worry about erupting, because you can't really hurt me. But the difference is I can hurt you very much. Lovely, lovely. How are the votes looking? More people thinking about Angry Lass, I think. She does have the slight advantage going first after all, but... Don't like Battle Hymn, don't really like Perseverance much. But it is a block card. Can eventually become a pretty good block card. That block also stacks to the entire fight. It's just with the Watcher you don't want long fights. I'll take Perseverance, I need a block card. Vikunja comes in and just says hi. Well, welcome. Ugh. Well, I'm just blocking here, but we need that cultist very dead. I don't see this combination very often. Yeah, that cultist absolutely needs to die. It's only going to power up more and more. While we feel very unhappy here. Is this attack potion? This could well be attack potion. Something strong to eliminate the louse immediately. Yeah, with 50% potion chance, I'm happy to take a pot. Wallop is quite nice. Reach Heaven isn't terrible. That extra 20 damage could really help out, because we are definitely going to draw it next turn with Eruption. Wallop is nice because it gets me block as well, and block I am suffering with right now. So do I go for the guaranteed kill next turn? Because I don't have much of a block option other than Perseverance. I think things will get much worse if I don't make things get much better right now. Bowling Bash isn't strong enough to kill the louse, but I could focus down the louse with the option of killing the cultist next turn. I think I'll take Reach Heaven though, because I want that through violence. But let's actually consider what we're doing here. How much damage can I deal out next turn? 9 and 40 with the other thing, and then just anything else kills. Alright, so even if we don't touch the cultist this turn, we kill next. So certainly take Reach Heaven. Perseverance is trash. Mental Fortress is amazing. There aren't absolutes like that. I disagree with what you say. 7 and 7 and 10 is not enough to kill you. But 7 and 7 and 10 and Strike to kill you and Perseverance to block that is actually not too bad. Especially knowing that you're going to die next turn, right? So it's going to be 20 damage, 29, 49, 59... Oh yeah, you're so dead. Alright. Hit you with a Bowling Bash. Tell you to Reach Heaven. Strike you down. Perseverance. Take 1. And do that as well. Don't think it'll be a problem, but thinking's not my strong point. There we go. Liquid memories, I was right to use the potion. Excellent. Always feels good when you're right. I quite like Windmill Strike, but I also like Cut Through Fate. Maybe work on retaining. Retain is pretty much draw, kind of. Yeah, this can be a real nice win condition if you can drag out a fight, which Incense Burner helps with. I'll take it. Alright, Gremlinob, you are a problem because I got rid of my attack potion. Windmill Strike helps a bit, but this was a god-awful turn 1. Okay. Okay. And he counters my Bottled Miracles pretty damn hard. Alright, at least I Incense Burn on the next turn. But this is still looking very, very bad. So I think I just smack some more, eat my 8, and then I eat nothing this turn, or at least nothing of value, because I'm Incense Burning. And now we just go all out killing you, and you have got to die. So Rar, I am angry. And then I can probably just kill you with Strike for 24. That's 54. Take my 1 and kill you next turn. Maybe save the Windmill Strike for next turn then. Yeah, Windmill Strike kills you next turn. I will take my 1. Actually, why take 1 when I can take none? That's a better question. All I need is a single strike and you're dead next turn, so let's not even take 1. Well, actually, I could draw nothing but defends, that would suck, but surely won't happen. Okay, good. I was waiting for it to happen. Goodbye. Windmill Strike is worse than it looks. Well, it just won me that fight, so give me the other card that would have won that fight for me, please. Potion Belt, nice find, because we seem to be getting a fair amount of potions already, including the Swift Potion. Lovely timing on that. Wheel Kick is draw. I like Wheel Kick. It's a damage-dense card as well. Do need damage cards. Do like to draw. Get over here, Wheel Kick. And what do we upgrade? Or do we think about not dying by resting? There's a very high chance that I'm about to say hello to sentries, so an upgraded Bowling Bash is tempting. Very tempting. Very tempting indeed. Let's go. I've got Swift Pot, Energy Pot, if the fight looks bad, but I certainly want to keep taking the elites on. I got to rest before the Spicy Elite, and I probably will rest. Ew, it's Lagavulin. And ew, I didn't get my my Windmill Strike up initially. This is looking quite bad already. Do I want to Swift Potion immediately? See if I can get Vigilance or something? Get Vigilance up, because I don't really want to play any of these. Swift Potion. If it drew me Vigilance or Windmill Strike, I'd be happy, but that's only 2 out of 11 and we're drawing 3. Perseverance wouldn't be too bad as well to get, have a block option. And I suppose if nothing else, I'll be getting rid of garbage that I don't want to draw into anyway. I think this is Swift Pot. We didn't get any of those. Most unfortunate. Well, that means next turn just set up Vigilance and have Windmill Strike at the ready. Unfortunate, but none of this seems to make sense for us. There's my Windmill Strike, there's my Vigilance. So next turn... Well, next turn I need to start hitting you, but I'm not hitting you just yet, that's for sure. Also, we're setting up Incense Burner, which has got to be a good thing, right? We'll take the first 20, but the one after that is going to be nothing, which is pretty good. Oh god, I did not get Anger. I shouldn't have expected it, but I wanted it. Or Eruption, rather. I just need to start smacking you then. So what is it? Wheel Kick, Miracle... Miracle if I get the Anger out of Wheel Kick, and then we go ham. Whomp. We did not get it. Then just deal some damage and hope for better luck next time. This turn is about to hurt, I think. Because I might draw Eruption and then I won't want to play it because I'm going to get hit for 40 and die. Ba 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 bum, ba da ba dum. Yeah, seems pretty grim, doesn't it? Could even use both of these bottles. For example, I could Liquid Memories the Wheel Kick. It might draw Eruption and then I can Bottle Miracle to use it. The alternative right now is a World of Pain, but that's okay. Well, no, it's not okay. Why did I think I had Runic Pyramid? I might be able to Vigilance defend through next turn, but I really... Hopefully I don't draw my Anger next turn then. Well, I did draw my Anger and my Pressure Points. And not my Vigilance. Ooh, boy. If ever there was a bad time to be me, can I kill you this turn? There's my question. Can I deal 97 damage? Well, I can deal 9 and 30 and 30. This is a pen and paper job, I think. And deal 9, then 30, then 30 for 69, and then I need to do another 28. What's 28 out of all of this? That's 12, that's 12. So if I can play all of this, then yes, I do have lethal, but do I have enough energy for this? I have 5, 6 energy to play with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bottled Miracle or Liquid Memories kills this turn. And as long as this isn't an encounter, I have my Incense Burner set up for turn 1 Elite. So the question is, what's more valuable to me? 2 energy or Liquid Memories? Liquid Memories is draw and 1 or 2 energy. This is just 2 energy. So I think it's better to use the Bottled Miracle instead of Liquid Memories. Yeah, probably. DDR Maths, it will work this time. Hey now, Defect didn't die to my maths skills. Defect died to my hubris, and I will admit that. Alright, let's Erupt all over him. Windmill Strike him right in the Fizzog. Hold on, I was already calculating my Liquid Memories into this. Because I was counting this thing being played twice. I guess I am using both of my potions then. Oh well, if there's a difference between winning and losing, I will use both my potions. Come back to me, Windmill Strike. Although Wheel Kick does the same amount of damage and draws 2, that might be even better. Who knows, might draw me something useful like... Well, none of that is useful. Stick with the original plan. So close. Beats dying, though. Get out of here. Alright, Bag of Preparation. Excellent. You get 2 additional card draws on the most important turn. Your first turn. So first turn we have 8 cards in our hand. 1 Miracle, 7 of our draw. That's working a good way through our deck. Don't want any of these. I quite like Crescendo. Really like Crescendo. And Tranquility is nice as well. If I could have both and just always be able to pick and choose my form, that's good, but most important is getting to Wrath when you need it, so give me Crescendo. Also give me a relic. Small crummy chest contains... I've never seen you before. Teardrop Locket. Start each combat in calm. That is really nice, because I'm often having trouble getting into calm to get out of calm for the extra energy. Definitely take that. It's like a 2 energy relic. Alright, how much health am I willing to sacrifice in chance of getting a relic? I think I'm not getting out of that one happily. I'd rather go over here and rest so that I can continue to brutalize elites, get myself a decent amount of relics. Our Act Boss is the Guardian, who the Watcher is usually quite good at dealing with. Usually. Whoa, 10 max hit points on these guys. That's bad for my Bowling Bash technique. But you don't hurt me right now. I need to focus on taking out one of you guys. I could just... This is actually a great turn for erupting, isn't it? Because I get the extra energy as well. This is lovely. So if I just erupt... If I erupt on you and then Bowling Bash you, you die. But I should focus on the other 2. So what's going to work here? 9... This is going to deal 60 damage, so I should focus 9 on you. Or maybe 9 on you, keep you at a nice round 40. And Bowling Bash just eliminates you altogether. Ba-ba-bang. Just straight up kill you, couldn't I? But I think I will tonk you big time. Draw 2 cards. Crescendo's kind of nice. And whilst I'm still dealing heavy damage, I should continue to deal heavy damage. Pressure points is negated by artifact, so good to see my enemies are too smart for me. But I need to focus on you dying right now. And with this kind of draw, 1, 2, 3 different cards can kill you. I only brick if I draw all 5 of these cards. And that'd be a pretty grim brick. Be taking 20. Hoo hoo hoo, almost. Almost, but I got my Windmill Strike, so down you go. Now what's happening? Strike, strike won't kill you. Actually, strike, strike, strike won't kill you. This could be a problem. Especially with the dazed. Yeah, wow, this is about to hurt a lot. No potions to get me out of this one. It's just defend, defend, strike, go for the kill. 1 minute left on the betting. Yeah, who do you think will get the furthest? We'll be fine. Not a lot of days, let's just focus on the kill. Not a lot of days to focus on the kill. Alright, took an unfortunate amount of damage there, and we get it all back thanks to Mango. That is a chunky amount of hit points for the Watcher. We gain one of the 3 keys needed to fight the heart, and we are met once again with Devaform. I like Devaform, even though it's a very heavy card to play in a long drawn-out fight, which we're kind of getting towards. Do I do the rare defense-focused Watcher with this? Pressure Point says yes, Devaform says yes, Perseverance says yes, Windmill Strike says yes. Let's see if we can pivot into a very defensive Watcher. Come on, Bowling Bash. That's not Bowling Bash. It's not great is what this is. Just say goodbye to Devaform, it's not worth playing in a fight like this. Gonna bring Louse center one down to death from single Angry Strike. Could Miracle and make one of the other ones curl up. Could actually Miracle and strike the back ones so that 2 of them are very much in the dead zone next turn. I think I'll do exactly that. Bring on the pain. And it is painful. 12 damage out of nowhere. But this is more like it, although it's kind of not. Angry, and angry, and angry. Maybe a waste of the incense burner, but I hate setting up relics. Love Third Eye, Scry and Block, good combo. I'll take it. Do I feel like yet another elite? It's either going to be Gremlinob or... who else is it going to be? Gremlinob or Lagavulin. Devaform early says Lagavulin shouldn't be too much of a problem. No potions, or only 1 potion says it could be a problem regardless. Let's do it anyway. There's Gremlinob with a flex potion, that's pretty good. That's really good. I might just wheel kick him immediately and hope that I get into anger form. Because I'd happily take an immediate anger. Get all my strikes and things done. I also have Crescendo if I don't want to go that way. I can Crescendo, wheel kick, strike, strike. That seems even better. It's also a skill, so I can get it done before he gets too mad at me. Womp. Draw some cards I don't want to see. I just want to kill this guy. And actually, with that kind of draw... strike, strike, Bowling Bash. I've got my Windmill Strike and my Miracle. I might be able to get somewhere with that. There's also the Flex Potion. The Flex Potion should guarantee the kill next turn. Roar, he says. He wants to hit me hard. I don't blame him. But I don't want to be hit hard. I can do 22 and 20. And that's no more Gremlin Orb. Get out of here, scumbag. Frozen Egg! I have not gotten any powers yet, but when I do, they will be pre-upgraded. Oh, I do have a power. If only it were pre-upgraded. Hey, a power! And it's pre-upgraded. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. Tempting, but I think no. I'm thinking of going into a defensive build here. The build will be get down Devaform, protect as much as I can, have more energy than I know what to do with. Endgame damage Windmill Strike. Of course, Pressure Points works as well. It's free, so it's good. Why is it 0 cost? I thought Rushdown was a 1 cost card. Huh. Well, if it's free, it's hard to say no to. So the upgrade lets it draw an additional card and makes it free. Okay, I didn't know it was that good. Well then, on you come. And now, with the Guardian around the corner, do I upgrade or do I rest? I think it's very easy to end up in a situation where Guardian does a lot of damage to me, so I should probably just rest. Take it easy. Thanks to the Frozen Egg, I should be keeping up with upgrades. Right, well there's my immediate Devaform. That makes this all a whole lot better. Could miracle into whatever, but I don't see the point. Now he goes Destroy, 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 which I don't like. But I do have Third Eye Defend, Defend. Meaning I'm only taking 19 out of this. Which is fine. Also means I can scry what's coming. I could also wheel kick my way into some nice defense, but I actually don't mind getting these cards. Actually, I really want these cards, so keep those around. Do I really want that strike? Yeah, I do want that strike. That's all fine by me. Let's just defend to our heart's desire, and then waste the extra Devaform. Donk. Right, now what are we looking at? He's going to debuff me. I actually don't know what the debuff is. I think it's Weak and Frail for 2 turns. Rushdown, an obvious choice. Now I should probably just crescendo and mash the guy, because I'll make him curl up, won't I? Yeah, I only need to do 40 damage. I'm going to do more than 40 damage, so let's get very angry. Crescendo does exhaust, which I'm less happy with, because Eruption is right there, but I don't have another way of drawing cards right now. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about using up Crescendo, but let's do it anyway. I'll just hit you with everything I've got. It's a skill, not an attack. Keep that in mind, Jake. It's vulnerable and weak, I think. 12 damage. I'd rather deal 18 damage, because he's going to curl up anyway. Then I can smack him with the pressure points. And then the strike does nothing. Now he hits me. Unfortunately, he's going to hit me for 20 instead of 10, because I'm in angry form. Oh, sorry, he's going to hit me for 1. Which means I can simply defend and actually just hit him with everything. Hit him for as much damage as I can. Safe in the knowledge that... Wait, I didn't even need the defense, did I? That is a joke. Okay, but when he comes out of this, he's going to be very angry. That Perseverance could come in handy, but what would really come in handy is some Vigilance. Gotta keep in mind I got that potion, but I'd also quite like to keep the potion. Oh god, tell you what I don't have. Yeah, you know it. Come on, give me a way out of this. There's my way out of this. Let's just calm down. Calm down, dear. It's only a commercial. I would like to keep dealing damage right now. I probably have a lethal on him right around the corner, but for now... Thunk him for a good 20. Third Eye will help us get to anger. He's going to come out of this and hit me for quite a bit. Here's the question, do I stay angry? Because this is survivable. Well, kind of. No, I think we just chill out a bit after I deal as much damage as I can. So I'll probably hit him with Bowling Bash first. So is this Bowling Bash Vigilance Defend? Yes, it is. There we go. Do love a bit of calming down. There, he comes in with a 20. And we can block quite a bit of that. There's the eruption that I'm after. We're not looking for block, we're looking for killing him next time. Get the pressure points going. And then it does 16, very nice. Doesn't scale with being angry, which is a bit of a downside. Am I confident enough that he's going to die next turn that I am willing to... Yeah, of course I am. Spend this, take no damage. Hit him with that as well for the lols. And now he's extremely, unequivocally dead. Ooh, easy now, easy now. Don't want him to curl up. Get him down to there so he doesn't curl up, and then we're fatal. Think about what you do before you do it. It's hard, easier said than done, but do it anyway. Right, Master Reality is already upgraded and it's free. But how often do we create cards in combat? I would say currently... never. So I don't think it's worth taking. I know you love Judgment. Ragnarok's a pretty big, heavy card. It's 50 damage when I'm angry, but it's very expensive. Works well with the Flex Potion, though. We'll take Ragnarok. Don't see it often enough. Okay, well, I'm very glad I took Ragnarok, because now we see Snecko. Snecko says Ragnarok, Wheel Kick, Devaform, 2 extra draw, Windmill Strike, Eruption, Vigilance. How is this anything but a Snecko deco? Yeah, nah, it's gotta be the Snecko, especially with these as the other options. Nothing wrong with Empty Cage, getting rid of these... Well, no, if we're going for a more drawn-out fight, then... if only I had energy. Oh, wait, I've got Devaform. Snecko's very strong. Snecko and Runic Pyramid are 2 amazing relics. It's just they don't often work together very well. It's lots of hand clog. Early Shop is desired. Act 2 events are desired. I got my health back, and I got a lot of health back thanks to the mango. You get 75% of your missing hit points back at the end of the boss encounter if you are on Ascension... 5 or above. If I take that Early Shop, it's a guaranteed elite. I shouldn't be that scared of Act 2 elites, but I just have this lingering terror from my experience with elites, so I might take it a little bit easy. After all, what are my answers to the elites? Bowling Bash is pretty good for the multi-fights, but some of them just keep attacking constantly, and I don't have a good early way of taking care of the slavers. So yeah, I'm not happy with taking elites at all, but as you can see, this is a 100% forced elite act. I'll take on the elite if I'm feeling very cocky, otherwise... Ooh, another shop. There was nothing in the rules against another shop. But I could dodge the first one and just have absurd money for the last one. Or I could go to both. Yeah, Book of Stabbing is scary. So they're all scary in Act 2, because they get a big power boost, but you haven't really figured out what your deck is doing yet. I mean, at first I thought we'll go for Pressure Points deck, and we haven't seen another Pressure Point, so I'm already feeling like a fool regarding that. The only main question I'm asking myself is, do we take the shop 1 and 2, or do we just take one shop? I could take another route altogether, which sees my way through that shop. Doesn't give me another elite chance if I feel really cocky. If anything, I'd like to fight Gremlinob. You know what, have faith in your initial choice, Jake. Go for it. Angry Avocado is our first one up. He hits relentlessly for 21. It's not a fun fight. Then again, which ones are? Well, Pressure Points is free, so we play Pressure Points. Does direct damage, does not care about the block that he has. Ragnarok's nice and relatively cheap. Could I just kill you? If I erupt Ragnarok and Windmill Strike, do you die? You can get 9 and 50, 59, 69, 73, but you have 79. Flexpot kills you here and now. But I might want those flex potions, so do we have another way through this? Yeah, getting rushed down to draw another couple of cards and use my miracle could work, because I've got 5, 6 energy to play with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might draw something good. We'll see what third eye gets us. I want that to strike, obviously, and I want it to be free. If I go down this way. If all fails and I don't draw myself that delicious strike, then I use the potion, I reckon. So... rush down, erupt down. Free strike! Oh baby, we're in business now. Let's double check. We need to do 70 damage, 50, 60, 70. Sometimes you've just gotta believe. Wait a second, do I have the energy for this? Yeah, of course I do. How could I not have the energy for this? There's no way we don't have the energy for this. How could we ever not have the energy for this? Didn't need the potion, we just had Fatal immediately. Wreath of Flame works amazing with Ragnarok. Oh my lord, if only it retained. That's too good a combo not to take. Now I'm starting to think that we're not going defensive. Ragnarok's certainly not a defensive card. I do not want a curse, no thank you. I would rather upgrade probably Ragnarok. 6 damage 6 times, goes from 25 to 32 base. That's pretty damn good, and it takes buffs even better. Don't know why there's a leave option there. I guess that's if you have nothing to upgrade. Yeah, Wheel Kick for 5 more damage does not stack up to Ragnarok's much more extra damage, but Windmill Strike is 3, 4, and then increasing 1 extra, 1 each turn, but I do think it's Ragnarok. Ragnarok has become our strategy. You guys are stinky, real stinky. I'll defend, it's free. I'm glad Bowling Bash came in at its regular cost, but I'm unhappy that Devaform also came in at its regular cost. This I could certainly consider getting Swole for. But it's not that much extra damage. Yeah, I got my burner next turn, but I can't do all my defending here. I can at best defend 15 against 22. I lose Devaform and I don't get to Bowling Bash. Although next turn could just be very fatal for these guys. Yeah, I think I should focus more on the defense. Do you ever take the Warped Tongs? If I have Curse Tolerance, yes. By Curse Tolerance I mean very good draw and a way to exhaust that that card, but considering I have the extra draw, pain just does more pain, I think. Isn't it pain for every card in your hand? I didn't pay attention to what it does, but when do I ever? Well, I'll strike because it's free. The question is, do I Bowling Bash? 20 damage for 1 miracle? Yeah. Come on then. Hit me. But please don't take all my gold. I like that gold. There's Wreath of Flame, but there is not any way of getting angry. Oof, and no Ragnarok either. Can I draw any cards right now? No. Thank God I don't take damage then. Or I don't take any reasonable amount of damage. I think Wreath of Flame carries over to the next turn. It better. This isn't pleasant. Rushdown ensures that I draw everything next turn. Although drawing Wheel Kick also ensures that I draw everything next turn. I think this is just Rushdown Wreath of Flame. We'll see what we end up drawing next turn. Gotta hand it to this Incense Burner. It doesn't show you how much damage it saved you from, but it's gotta be a good amount. Crescendo is 3, that's sad. Eruption is 1, that's glad. Ragnarok is free. Seldom have I been happier. I don't even need to be... Actually, anger is worse for this than not being angry. Oh, but Wreath of Flame is back anyway. Gathunk. Wreath. Rag. Huh. Were they even there? I do like Third Eye. Am I willing to take another Third Eye? It's not upgraded. Follow-up is a free attack. I do like free attacks. But maybe I should focus more on just the one attack that does everything, which is Ragnarok. And maybe I just skip this, try and keep a really lean deck that revolves around Ragnaroking everything to death. But then how do I block? Yeah, it's not necessarily free, but it is energy plus 25% of the time with Snecko. And I don't have to play it if I don't like it. Snecko gives you that extra draw to make up for getting cards that you just don't want or can't play because of cost. Difficult choice. I certainly don't want Prey, but Follow-Up and Third Eye are both quite tempting. The Scry, the block for a girl that needs to block. Need less bloat in the deck. Yeah, that's quite correct. Besides, the merchant is here with a membership card? No, but with a Tory? Ooh. Melange. Ew. Fasting works really well with Devaform. And it's on sale, and it is got a plus on it. I don't want Reach Heaven, the Through Violence won't always be free. Can't afford the Tory with the Fasting, but Tory's probably the poor choice anyway. Fasting works so well with Ragnarok as well, but now I really need a way to last long enough in my fights to get Devaform Fasting down. Get rid of a Stinky Strike, perhaps? Maybe get rid of Pressure Points? Pressure Points could still help out. Get rid of the strikes, work to... well... yeah, get rid of the strikes. Work towards Ragnarok being my damage. Engine. Dexterity, draw 3, random skill. I am going into a forced elite here, a forced Act 2 elite. Taking a potion's not necessarily a bad move, especially with draw 3 with Snecko. Or even a skill. Skill could be some nice block. Swift could be anything. Yeah, but Foreign Influence being 0 cost, it's going to cost me 75% of the time thanks to Snecko. There's Panic button for block. Again, 0 cost cards are now very undesirable. They have to be so good I want them even at a cost. And those aren't them. A skill potion speaks to me. I'm going to buy it. I mean, with this I should be able to take care of an elite anyway, but I'm so scared of Act 2 elites. Well, hello, Snecko. I got Crescendo with Ragnarok, so I don't think you're going to be very happy. Could I Crescendo, Fasting, Ragnarok, and just obliterate you? No, I cannot. Ragnarok is still good damage, but I can't get Fasting and Ragnarok down right now. Hell, I'm still going to Ragnarok Strike Bowling Bash you and kill you next turn. That's a brilliant plan. Yeah, Snecko wants its eye back. Well, it's not getting it. Bajap. Whap. Whap. Pressure points? Whap. Gotta increment that incense burner. Don't end the fight too fast now. Oh no, I'm confused. Confusion has stacked. All I needed was one attack card and this guy was dead. And I have my attack card. No sense overthinking it. But I think I only had that attack card. Hey, another Fasting! That one less energy at the start of each turn, does that stack every turn? No, I think it's just -1 solid. So another Fasting might not be bad. In a long fight, 2 Fasting and 1 Devaform obliterates. The problem is it's a fair bit of horrible thing. No, it's just -1 in Deva stacks, that's what I thought. Could well go for another Fasting. Take another Fasting. Hope I find Mummified Hand somewhere. Okay, it's the one fight that I did actually want out of all of this. And we have a pretty amazing initial hand. How do we use it, though? Both my fastings are here. I don't think I want both my fastings, because I'm only going to have 1 energy next turn. I don't think I even want one of my fastings. Not without Devaform down. But could I do 1 fasting? The 4 dexterity and the 4 attack already makes Bowling Bash hit monstrously hard. I definitely want Rush down. Yeah, a single fasting could make a big difference. I mean, especially right now, they're planning on hitting me pretty hard. The trouble is... what exactly? Skill Pot and Pray for Angry? Are there any skills that make you angry? There's just Crescendo. I don't really want a Crescendo now with all of this damage incoming. I don't think I have Fatal. Or do I? You know, fasting, Bowling Bash is 18 times 6. That's not enough to kill. And that's foolish to take those two. Don't need to go angry, so Third Eye, defend. You've got to go because you make me weak and frail. You're not such a big deal. Which is a shame. That means I have to Bowling Bash you, and that's always a sad outcome. So I think it is 1 bit of fasting, although it doesn't immediately help me. I think I'd rather have the ability to play more cards and get fasting down. Without Devaform, fasting is painful. So I certainly got them in the wrong order. So yeah, I think this Bozo's got to go, and then I focus on defending. Which I can. Third Eye, defend, another defend, possibly Perseverance. Shame, I'd love to get a head start on hurting Gremlin Leader. Fasting is drawing now, no? Why would it be drawing? It's when I enter Wrath I draw 2 cards. It's still tempting. Granted, that is very tempting, but only 2 energy for each turn. Painful stuff. But think what it does with Ragnarok. We're going to take the fasting pill? I'm going to take the fasting pill. Go on. That way I can defend better. I can defend better. I can see what's coming. I want that crescendo. Don't care about vigilance. Not sure I even care about the strike. Get me to Ragnarok, and hopefully this guy doesn't attack next turn, but he could. 20 with incoming 23. No need to play Perseverance. We can hold on to it. Alright, now what does someone do with only 2 energy? They say, hello Devaform. It's a little late to see you, isn't it? Crescendo Wheel Kick could really kick me in the face. Because then I'm only gonna have 2 energy, but I'm thinking Crescendo Wheel Kick. Mad Gremlin has a very bad time. Just Miracle, get the Devaform. What am I drawing next turn? Wreath of Flame, Eruption, Ragnarok. Ah, I want my energy next turn, that's for sure. Yeah, let's get that Devaform down. I'm going to take 5, and that is okay. Although I could Perseverance to not take 5. I'd rather Perseverance when it saves me from a lot more damage. And it could be 13 next turn. Yeah, you're right. I get the Miracle worth of energy anyway. There's Eruption, there's Ragnarok, and Wreath of Flame both going for free. And this sucker is not attacking. That is phenomenal draw. Should have played the Perseverance, huh? What are these 3 costs? Not my problem. Alright, Eruption, Wreath of Flame, Ragnarok. And I have my fasting up as well, so you are seriously going to feel the pain here, sucker. Deal 36 damage 6 times. Wait, I'm even... Oh, what a waste of my incense burner. Oh well. Get out of here. I'm just happy to kick your ass. Dreamcatcher, rest and get a card. Strength Potion. Potion Belt coming in, doing very well. Talk to the hand with a plus on it. Whenever you attack this enemy, gain 3 block. Ragnarok attacks pretty hard. Give me top to the hand. Believe it or not, I am actually feeling like I could take on another elite in Act 2. Unthinkable, I know, but... I go there, I upgrade... Gosh, what do I even want upgraded? Third Eye, Devaform. Perseverance to get even more block for a deck that desperately needs some block. I love Lesson Learned, I can't not pick it. Nah, with already having a frozen egg, I don't want to dance around my deck like that, I'm too fragile currently. It is a great card, no doubt. We got amazing mileage out of it last time. What would I upgrade? Scrying 5 with Third Eye, it's gotta be Third Eye. Get a free card with the rest, but... I also fully heal. Well, not fully, but I get all 24 of the healing points if I do rest, so... Card reward fighting with the Third Eye. Could be anything. But it could also be useless, so... Head shouldn't be a problem. Head is an Act 3 enemy. My possible elites right now are Slavers or Stabby Book. Could recall for an early key? Nah, definitely not. Give me that Third Eye upgraded. Scry 5, get me to cards that matter sooner. It is the Slavers. It is a problem. God, look at these costs. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Bummer. Well, this is what Snecko does. It demands its tithe. Well, might as well get some block to begin with. I'd quite like Devaform down, if you don't mind. And now, since we need to claw our way out of this horrible mess, let's see if a skill potion has some incredible block for me. Kind of. I can get 4 block and then 12 block with my miracle and just block my way out of this nonsense. Or I can get 7 block and scry 3. Difficult choice, truly. What do I want to get rid of in my hand here? Now these 3 attack every turn. I need to get hurting pretty fast. I think it might be Third Eye, just try and scry my way to Wreath of Flame Ragnarok, but that could backfire pretty brutally. I also get to save my miracle that way. This'll hurt. Talk to the hand is nice. Bowling Bash is very nice. Those two synergize excellently. Vigilance, less so. Get out of here, Vigilance. I need to kill. Let's take what little block we can get and enjoy the pain train, because it's coming into station now. Ouch. Well, there's Talk to the Hand, but it's not coming in cheap. Nothing's coming in this cheap. Crescendo at 3 cost is another pain in the bum. I think it is Strength Pot Ragnarok, or even Crescendo Strength Pot Ragnarok. Need to kill these 2 slavers. It's a shame about that Crescendo cost though, holy moly. 3 cost just to get mad? It's hurting a lot already. Another 30 coming in. Is this the negative effect that... I swear there's a way to check what he does. Alt-click, Shift-click. Some kind of clicking on him, because I forget if he nets you on turn 2 or turn 3. I couldn't tell you, Lizard. Looks fine on my end. Crescendo at 3 cost is so horrible. I essentially have 7 energy to play. What can Ragnarok really do? Especially if I Crescendo, it's 12 damage 6 times. Then it could be 26 damage 3 times. I might actually just take both of my potions and crescendo my way out of this. Might have to be. I struggle to see another way out of this. If I just wait, things get worse, not better. Even though I have Deva form, I'll be almost dead. I've got back up top to the hand. 12 damage 6 times is already enough. Yeah, but it's random. If it distributes us across all of them, they're also going to attack and kill me, which is not good enough. I need much more damage. There we go. 22 6 times. Could still evenly distribute it and put me in a bad situation. So I think I'm even going to strength potion here. Let's see what you do for me. Splendid! That just got me out of a horrible situation. And make no mistake, it was horrible. I do not mind using those 2 potions to get me out of there. And we're rewarded. +1 strength every turn. Retain for 12 block. That could be a problem if it rolls at a high cost. I think I'll just skip it. Top to the hand first? Nah, too risky. I didn't want to block, I wanted to kill. Okay, big chest, big prize. Eternal Feather, some much needed healing when I go to rest sites. I'm about to go to a rest site. Currently it would heal me 5 times... 4 times 3 for 12. Not bad, I'll take it. And I'll probably rest as well. My fight is against a Tom a ton of fun. I'll feel like a fool resting if this is Lee's Waffle, though. I certainly have the money to buy Lee's Waffle. Going here, I know that I'm not fighting the Slavers. Gremlin leader wouldn't be too bad to fight again, but... I'm still terrified of Act 2 elites, they're just so scary. What would the upgrading achieve for me? There's nothing really speaking to me that says, upgrade me pretty please. Crescendo is useless to upgrade. Pressure points is... This is not the pressure points deck I thought it might be. Most other upgrades don't do too much for me with Snecko. I think this is just rest. I mean, what are the odds that's got Lee's Waffle in it? Pretty low. Besides, I get a card reward. Do I want any of these? Empty Mind has a plus on it. Draws 3 cards. Gets me out of a bad situation, potentially. Drawing is nice, especially when this is cheap. Yeah, go for Empty Mind. More looking at it for the draw, but it can also get me out of calm for extra energy without forcing me into angry mode. Which could have uses. Alright, chosen one with the bird. And a free Deva form. Well, that's just fantastic. What are we looking at here? I don't want to not play Ragnarok, especially since that... Wait, 7/6? Ah, yes, of course, we have Strength. Strength inherent in the system. Knocking out Bird early is pretty cool. Even if it doesn't knock it out, we've got a free strike and a costly strike. Not bad. Not bad. The bird is immobilized. It's going to lackluster hit me next turn, and I'm not going to care that much. Nice. If I can get Incense Burner set up in time for the elite, I could well go for that. We got Top to the hand. I got Rush down, but the Eruption costs 3. Ah, but Crescendo costs 1. You're barely doing anything, so I'm already hexed. Maybe get Rush down first, just to draw a bit more. Get Fasting down, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't care about your hexes. Just draw my way through them better. Not sure I like paying for this. Because I don't have a lot of attack cards right now, but Top to the hand lasts for forever, really. Plus I can defend for free. Yeah, I'll get this down. Now you've made me mad. Of course, now I don't have a way to actually attack you unless I Windmill Strike you. For 3 block? I mean, next turn, Windmill Strike essentially kills you, doesn't it? So why not just... Why do I have so much damage right now? Strength 5. It's pretty sweet. Second Fasting? Not enough to score a kill here unless I Miracle. But that might work, actually. Because I could just kill you outright. Next turn could be pretty bad. Actually, no, next turn you're going to waste your time. So why don't we try that? Go Fasting even more. Get my Miracle up. Windmill Strike you into tomorrow. That's not enough, is it, huh? Well, do I look scared? Because I'm not. Maybe I should be. Right, certainly do not want to lose my Incense Burner to nothing here, so just Bowling Bash this thing out of existence and kill the bird. No. Absolutely not. Right, I have Incense Burner set up for the first turn of the fight, meaning I won't take damage. It's kind of a shame, that'd be great for slavers. Does Gremlin Leader start with his posse? Might take on the elite, go on. He does start with his posse want to attack. He does not, that's a shame. Because I plan on killing these guys anyway. Devaform immediately is 3 cost, which is also a shame. But this is alright for getting set up, isn't it? Get that down. Get some superpower down. Get what little block I can down. Do I want another fasting? Not really, because then I end up with 2 energy next turn. Although I do end up with enormous amounts of strength and dexterity. Gremlin starts by buffing. No, he can definitely start by attacking. Go for it. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of ways that can go wrong, especially since I don't have AoE. And if I draw, say, Ragnarok at 3 cost, I'm just screwed. I'll hold off for a bit. Oh, crumbs, I forgot. That fat bastard hits you with weakened. I didn't want to be weakened, not now. Oh, golly gosh. In comes the pain. Mistakes have been made by me. $15 and 8 doesn't even kill this guy. Oh my days. This is quite brutal. You imagine how brutal this would be if I had played fasting as well. I'd have 2 energy. Couldn't talk to the hand, couldn't third eye, not without... Oh, and I wouldn't have my miracle either. Wheel Kick and Strike kills a little sneaky bastard. He's got 22, and that's going to hit for 23. I think that's a solid argument. It's essentially block. Eruption kills me, so let's not erupt, even though it's free. Then I think it's Miracle Third Eye. Don't like the fact this guy's going to keep weakening and vulning me. But we get Crescendo Ragnarok next turn. Hopefully this guy just focus on summoning more of his little buddies. Get Ascender's Bane out of here. Keep the Bowling Bash for the extra damage. Keep all of the other stuff. Yeah, Eruption, it speaks to me, but it's too dangerous. Boy, this is a lot of damage. Ouch. Good, he's summoning. Right. What are we looking at? Rushdown, Crescendo, kill you. Yeah, we just go on the rampage. We have come to get down. Not great, but I'll take it. Bowling Bash on you to begin with. Ragnarok follows up. Surely Ragnarok will hit the fat gremlin. Man, it's just short of killing him in one go. But I need the extra damage on Gremlin Leader. Ah! I could Windmill Strike you, that way everything hits him. And I have the power to Windmill Strike, Bowling Bash, Ragnarok anyway. Is that worth losing the strike damage? I would say no, but... 1, 2... yeah, I think we just... do the Ragnarok first. Oh, no, gotta do the Bowling Bash first, or else it won't do the extra 22. There we go. I feel considerably better about my options. You should be dead next turn. Yeah, brutal turn there with all the attacks and the draw, but you just gotta get through days like that. And I'm getting through this day. Goodbye. Finally, top to the hand gave me 3 block. Bag of Marbles. Immediate vulnerable on my enemies. Could be amazing for turn 1 destruction, and I got that health back by way of Fairy in a Bottle insurance that we hope to take to a long way. Whenever a card is retained, reduce its cost. Really handy, actually, for Perseverance. Perseverance, Crescendo, Windmill Strike, those all get retained. Bit of a hand clogger. I really need a mummified hand to make this all come alive. Innate as well. That actually kind of counter-synergizes with my immediate kill strategy, because you could be taking the place of a card that just kills, plus Devaform should mean in drawn-out fights I have infinite energy anyway. Hopefully I find Omniscience for Devastrike. Hello, Merchant Man! There's my chance to fish for Omniscience. Mayhem seems terrible on... well, just about every character. Everyone has their cards they don't want to play at the wrong moments. Lantern's pretty awesome. Extra energy right when you need it the most. Might take Lantern Orrery together. Might even take an attack potion. So that's 328, leaving me with 49. Couldn't afford one of these. Still should card remove in my opinion. But think what Orrery could be. Orrery could be Omniscience. Orrery could be... what's the middle one? The middle one here gives me extra dexterity every time I play an attack. But it only lasts that one turn. So it's a bit... I mean, sure, it could work really well. Hit, block. But with only 3 energy and having to rely on Snecko, it could work against me. You still want to play Ragnarok as soon as possible. Only when the setup is right, and I could get cards that help with that setup. Definitely taking Lantern. Yeah, you know what? We're going to rest before the boss anyway, and that gets me another card reward, so it kind of weakens a bit of Orrery. I get rid of another defend? I'm not great on defense cards. Might get rid of a strike, just get me over to Ragnarok faster. Normally, I would say you don't want to remove strikes on the Watcher, you just want to hit hard and fast, but more Ragnarok, more better is hard to argue with. Let's go. I didn't buy that potion. I mentioned buying that potion. What have I done to myself? What I have done is I've got an enemy who is vulnerable. Vulnerable to a top to the hands Ragnarok, you say? Or do I just kill you with Windmill Strike Ragnarok? That's 60 damage. Do I have anything else that's going to hurt you? Yes, actually, I got Wheel Kick. Wheel Kick's going to hurt you pretty bad. I could actually top to the hand Wheel Kick Ragnarok, and then if I'm somehow not calculating this right, you should be very dead. You're going to end up with 3, and then is it 5 or 6 block? Let's say you block for 10. Give ourselves a nice easy number to go for. I need to deal 88 damage. 12, 24, 60. Yeah, that's got it. Donk. Donk. Gachonk. Get all that block. And now Incense Burner is maybe set up for the boss? I don't know. I don't know all the boss patterns by heart. None of these, thanks. and get that rest I so desire. Judge! There's no way I say no to Foresight, with a plus on it. Get in here. That gets us to our beloved Ragnarok faster. Alright. So he negates our attempt at weakening him, because he gets 3 artifact. Turn 1, cost 2 Deviform is a given. But what about turn 1, cost 2 fasting? Is that a given? Everything else I'm looking at here is liquid garbage, so yes, give me that, please. If I had Artifact, I would actually lose the negative effect from fasting, but it's so easily countered by Omni. It's, not Omni. Deviform, I don't really care so much. So he's going to summon his 2 little minions, they're either going to attack me or steal from me, and then he's going to do whatever. I really don't know boss attack patterns well. Still a decent setup with that already. Silence wish they could get that. Top to the hand. Boy, I wish I could slam top to the hand on Bronze Automaton. But he, of course, has his annoyance there. What I could do is Erupt. And just start laying the smack down, because I'm not taking any damage here, and we are almost guaranteed to get Vigilance next turn. Almost, but not quite. If I wheel kick, I might draw it now, and that becomes a problem, actually. Yeah, Crescendo could really kill me if I play this wrong. The minions will steal Ragnarok. LOL. Not untrue. Even though it's in the discard pile, I'm pretty sure they can steal it. But I just need to kill them and get it back. The thing is, even if I Erupt right now, I don't have great attack options. Oh, damn. Top to the hand exhausts. How can this be? It'll be at 3 cost. Yeah, it will. I'm very worried about being exposed next turn. There's a 2 in 9 chance that I pull Vigilance with Wheel Kick. And I don't want to Wheel Kick before I Erupt. Outside of that, I have Defend, 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 Defend for the turn following, but this guy's gonna mulch me. Yeah, well, we gotta do what we gotta Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I don't want to get rid of Top to the Hand, but I really should, because I'm not going to strip Artifact. I don't have enough things that do artifacty things. I just got pressure points. So yeah, I am going to spend it. So do I Erupt Top to the Hand or do it another way? Erupt does 14, Wheel Kick does 40. That's 54. That's just shy of killing you, sadly. So yeah, I do think I Erupt then Top to the Hand. Can I get Foresight down? Of course I can get Foresight down. Who do you think you're talking to? Don't draw Vigilance. Ah, you drew Vigilance. Okay. Alternative idea is that I actually play Vigilance. That way I am considerably safer next turn, considerably less angry. I don't get Foresight down, and I'm not happy about that, but not being happy is par for the course. I still have Crescendo. Plus we get stronger each turn because of Deviform. Bye-bye Perseverance. Didn't take Ragnarok. I guess they do only take from the draw pile. Cool. I'd like to take from the draw pile. Oh, I wish I was angry now. He wasn't attacking, he's buffing. Okay, well now is definitely a good turn for more fasting. Not being happy is what Angry Lass does best. I can still get angry, but I don't have good damage options right now. Get my fasting down for sure. I mean, I could Crescendo Bowling Bash you. Vigilance is right there. And even if I don't draw Vigilance, I'll probably draw a Wheel Kick into Vigilance. Bowling Bash will do... Well, Bowling Bash just kills you. But I'm very, very scared of what could happen afterwards. Actually, couldn't I just Crescendo kill you and then empty my mind, and then everything is okay. I'll have 3... Yeah, I should be able to do that. Why would I not? Get out of here. Hello, Wreath of Flame. Hope you don't mind if I play you as well. Ah, but I've already spent my Eruption, and my Ragnarok is coming up. But Ragnarok alone isn't going to kill him, surely. I can't deal that much damage, right? 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 It's 6. Oh my god, let me get out old calculator here. By calculator, I mean pen and paper. It's 6 base, plus 9 from my strength, plus 8 from my Wreath of Flame, which is 15, 23 times 7. Yeah, that's not enough. Bazzy Joe has a different idea. He thinks it's 23 times 3. But yeah, I need it to be much more than times 7. So Ragnarok does not solve all my problems, but Ragnarok and then Vigilancing out of it, that solves some of my problems. And I still have my Miracle as my get out of jail free card. And I've still got Windmill Strike for even more damage, so hell yeah, it's Wreath of Flame. But since I have the extra energy, why not just give him a little tonk with a strike? Yeah, strike him, Wreath of Flame, and then just bring it on. Yeah, I better bring it, because he's also bringing it. You know what I didn't draw? I know what I didn't draw. Damn, that means it doesn't get the bonus here unless I have some way of drawing that isn't playing an attack. I don't think I do. Wow, that was horrible bottom decking. It still does crazy damage. Wheel Kick draws into it, and I still have my get out of jail free card. Colorless Pot? Nah, I want to save my potions. Alright, just hit him. Oh, we don't like this. We really don't like this. There's my Ragnarok, just when I want to do crazy damage. Also, it's 30 times. Oh, I didn't double it, did I? No, I forgot to double it. Could have been Fatal with the other thing. So I had Fatal there, except I bottom decked my Fatal card. Thankfully, Wreath of Flame doesn't exhaust. Do we cower out of all of this, or not? Because he's going to Hyper Beam me. Hyper Beam is no joke. Do I have enough defense out of this? Not really. I might just take the 48 to Ragnarok him. It wasn't Fatal, are you sure? It was 23 times 14. Yeah, that might just be shy of Fatal, but I also have another 30 to add on top of that. Yeah, so it was Fatal, but it doesn't matter, it was bottom decked, and I didn't have a way of grabbing it. It seems like too much damage to pass up. Get in there, Ragnarok. Get in there, Strike. He's definitely dead next turn, but I am eating that 48. Why times 14? It was 23 damage, 7 times, then doubled for anger. Anyway, get out of here. Should I increment Incense Burner by another turn? I think I should. That Windmill Strike is still going to be here, so there's no point not doing it. Why 7 times? Because it hits 7 times. My calculation was... Let's see if I can find Ragnarok. Where's Ragnarok? Ah, here it is. It's there again. Oh, you're right. It only hit 6 times. I thought it hit 7 times. Yeah, that was my mistake then. So I was calculating... Okay, the error that I obviously made was mistaking the 6 for a 7. But it was 6, plus my strength at 9, plus the Wreath of Flame for 8, which makes us 23 damage. And then hitting the enemy, I thought it was 7 times. But it does even more damage. God, I clearly... Oh, of course, now it's been doubled. Anyway. Windmill Strike kills you, unless he blocks for a ton. How much does he block with us? Be very funny if it just kills me outright, so let's make sure we scry into some attack cards just in case. Just trying to set up my beloved ink bottle. Okay, it doesn't do too much of it. That's ink bottle enough for me. Goodbye. Good fight, good night, GG Watcher. Back up to a good amount of potions. I feel like I'm chewing through my potions, but I'm still enjoying 50% potion chance. This is nice. Ooh, you know what else is nice? Blasphemy. A blasphemy that you can retain. However, if I retain it at a high cost, it's suddenly quite a horrible card, but only 50% of the time it's more. Scrawl fills up my hand. It's a little less good with Snecko. But it doesn't need an upgrade. Not needing an upgrade is nice. Blasphemy's energy generation is a bit less good because of our Deva forming. I didn't pick up the power that lowers retain cost. I passed it by. Didn't think it was worthwhile in the end. Spirit Shield, some block for the heart. Oh god, no. Hate Spirit Shield. Wait, why is this a rare card? At best it's 30 block for 2 cost, so it's impervious but less good. Yeah, no thank you. Unless this scales with... if this scales with Dexterity, then suddenly Spirit Shield is a great card. It does not scale with Dex, says Jet, but some people say that it does, so off I go to breezewiki.com, slay the Spire, and tell me about Spirit Shield. It provides 3 or 4 block for each card when played. Spirit Shield's block is applied all at once and not separately. This means Dexterity is only applied once and not multiple times. What a rip-off. Okay, so the one chance Spirit Shield had of being a good card is already out the window. I guess I'll take Scrawl. Draw for a full hand. Ooh, I don't like this. The Snecko Runic Pyramid is a recipe for hand clog disaster on this. The Pandora's Box is transforming 6 cards, nullifying what I've done to remove cards, which is a pain. And the Crown severely cripples our ability to grab more cards. Crown is free if you're lucky. Well, I am lucky. Let's have the Crown. It's brutal, though. Really brutal. Question card would be nice. Okay, far less scared of the elites here, but the most we can fight in this act is 2. I want a late merchant if I can. You're pretty late. You're reasonably late. Resting gives me card rewards, kind of nullifying the slightly the busted crown, but also the feather helps out, so it's free healing as well. I think I'm seeing a path that is like this. 2 elites, 2 rests, 2 early events, maybe get Mind Bloom. Yeah. No quivering and cowering out of 2 elites, but we need the strength, so let's go. Talk to the hand is all you need for a block card. We haven't really been getting any talking to the hand done yet. Maybe we can change that. Ragnarok could really do me in against that Spiker, though. Much as I'd like to Ragnarok their worlds right now. Start smacking one of these with a bit of talking to the hand, although I can't follow it up, can I? Not much. Get my blocking going. Get more blocking going. Do I really want any of these? I don't know if I want any of these where I'm going. I might want a way to get angry, but then I don't know what cost they're going to be. In the end, I only need 1. It's not really a fasting time, is it? Pressure points is a spiker solution, which is quite funny. Maybe keep pressure points, apply it to the spiker. But yeah, no empty mind, no eruption, no crescendo. Ragnarok, if it hits the spiker more than twice, I'm in trouble, so I hope that it doesn't. There we go. Alright, no trouble at all. In fact, it's almost a full block. I do get some dazed, but Snecko nullifies a good deal of that. It's a full block if I play my Miracle, but I think I can handle 1 incoming damage. Next turn I'm incensed, so that's a little bit of a waste. Oh, and they're not even attacking. Okay, but this is a great turn to lay into Thorny Boy, because I'm not really going to take any damage. So if I just strike this Repulsor, I'll get enough block to then do horrible things to you. Ew, Crescendo's expensive. Very expensive. Oh well, Crescendo anyway. Should have done that first, but I neglected it. Thump. Hello, Devaform. Goodbye, Spiker. And then these guys should be easy enough to kill. And heck, just about anything kills them. Just about anything. Anything, Shepherd. I'm going to try and set up my my incense burner, I think. It's only on 1 right now. These fights can get a little spooky at times. I can happily get rid of Dazeds. Although if they're not attacking, then I want my Dazed. I want them out of my hand. If all this Repulsor wants to do is repulse, that's fine. Does he ever attack, by the way? I mean, I've got my retained attack, so I can just sit here forevermore. Four. Take 1 more. I think it does. Well, show me. Prove me wrong, kids. Prove me wrong. Another potion? Like I needed more. 5 temporary dexterity. As we've seen, we don't get things that work well with that. I'm happy to keep these. If I can keep these 2 for the boss, I'll be the heart, I'll be happy. Our first Act 3 boss will be Awakened One. Awakened One will not be impressed by all the powers we want to play. So either I try and do some damage before I get them down. No, I have to get Devaform down. But it's Devaform, no fasting. And that could be a problem for me. Anyway, point is I don't want that dexterity, and I don't want an evaluate. I'm sure I can power through. I'll certainly be trying to. There's the intangible. Stops me worrying about this damage. Unfortunately, they're all attacking. That would be too good, wouldn't it? Not thrilled with this hand. Not sure I should be thrilled with fasting either, but more damage is good damage, especially with Bowling Bash in my hand. I'll take it. Because I think I could just straight up kill you, but I should probably focus on one of the back ones with that. Just 1 bit of fasting. Surely it couldn't hurt. "22, 22, 22 just kills the Darkling. I think the idea is don't go for the center one because he can't multi-attack. How about I just kill you completely. Tonk you, draw 2. They might be good draws. Or they might be useless. I would like that eruption, that much is true though. I'm fine with taking 1, but what can we do next? Repulsor has 20% chance to attack. Okay, well, it certainly didn't want to. Well, Devaform is free, so Devaform goes down. And now I suddenly feel like I shouldn't have done what I did. I can empty my mind, get the energy back, and draw some more, which is certainly welcome. What could I reasonably draw here? Anything, really. What did I just play? Because I didn't play what I thought I was playing. I thought I clicked Empty Mind. I must have clicked Vigilance. Okay, well that sucks. Huh, yeah, that does suck quite a bit. Yeah, do I get myself out of the situation with Empty Minding? It could just draw me Bump Kiss, though. Well, that was a misclick, but we roll with the punches around here, as painful as they can be, and it is going to be a bit of pain. And then you're going to come back to life, and then I'm going to feel even worse. Could persevere, get my 11 block. Probably worth it just not to take this damage. If I empty mind, I do end up with 2 energy and 2 additional cards. That could get me out of a spooky situation. Can I kill here? Crescendo Ragnarok. 11... well, it's 22 6 times. Yeah, that kills. That gets me out of this. Good. Never punished. Phew. This potion luck is too good. And it can be too good. That means my potions later, if I spend these, the odds of getting replacements are going to be very low. Still think I'd rather have Swift Potion over a Colourless Potion. But it is a free card, and I already have pretty damn good draw. Maybe I'd rather have the Colourless Potion. Could be anything. Could even be a Master of Strategy for 3 draw. Drop Thorns. I'd like to carry Thorns all the way to the heart if I can. But... yeah, it doesn't... nah. No point just losing a slot to nothing. Worship, retain, and do mantra. Terrible if it comes at a high cost, good if it's low. Ultimately not good enough, we're not doing mantra play. Although, divinity is awesome. If only I had establishment, then I would consider worship, but let's try and avoid clog wherever possible. Turn 1 Deviform, but it is expensive. I could still get it down, though. Couldn't I? Third Eye blocks, Perseverance blocks. It's not all enough block, but Bowling Bash kills one of my problems. That's pretty good. It would be nicer to take out a bigger target than just you, though. But this is essentially blocking as well. If I play this in Third Eye, I've already blocked the entire round, and then I can do Deviform Fasting. And then they're all going straight to hell. I like the sound of that. Also would be nice to just keep on with the attacking. Third Eye, what's coming my way? Ragnarok, you say? Ragnarok Talk to the Hand, you say? With Scrawl. I don't think I care so much for Windmill Strike, but I'll keep it anyway. That's pretty sweet. Get going on the Spikers with that. Double Fasting. Rush down for extra angriness. I certainly have options. Kind of like them all. But when in doubt, more draw is good draw. Although getting extra damage in whilst... nah, more draw is good draw, especially if this guy's coming in with his blargs. Well, there's my Ragnarok and Talk to the Hands at outrageously high prices. Ragnarok suddenly a very poor choice here with all this coming my way. But Wheel Kick being so cheap is very nice. No anger, but thump. You tempt me so with Ragnarok, but no. I cannot. Kind of terrible this, actually. And I don't even have block for this, which is extra bad. I suppose I have Perseverance defend. If I miracle, then I take nothing, but otherwise this is poor, very poor. Very poor indeed. If I can avoid damage, I want to avoid damage. Fortunately, these guys don't attack much, unfortunately. My defense options aren't amazing. Super unfortunately, the front guy wants a piece of me. Could Erupt Windmill strike you out of existence, which is probably better. It's better taking the double 9 on that, honestly. What if I crescendo? No, just Erupt. Erupt. Oh, yeah, of course, we get more out of that. Hey, I can Empty Mind, get myself out of danger as well. That's pretty swell. Thank you, Empty Mind, and Foresight. Thank you, lots of things. I can even go Vigilant, which is where I want to be. I could even Crescendo again. Not much point in it. What I can do, though, is also block and strike. I take 9 and 9, and I'm okay. Hit the one that's spiking up. Nice, yeah, just draw getting me through. The last time I failed with Watcher, it was pretty much due to lack of draw. Defense is... if I'm going to hit them, I want to hit them and not get pummeled back. Might hold on to Perseverance with that in mind, so I could defend, get Wreath of Flame set up. But of course I don't want to multi-hit, do I? Because then I get multi-hit back. Although next turn, that's not a problem with Incense Burner. Not a problem. That means I can Crescendo already. And then it doesn't matter what they're doing to me, and just hopefully I do enough to them back. Although... Oh, there was nothing to scry, nothing in my draw pile. Okay, 14 coming my way? I don't think so. Almost ashamed to waste my Incense Burner with the way this is going. Ah, didn't need to defend. Should have checked for what's attacking me and what is not. Right, I cannot be hurt, so... Perseverance up. Next fight's against the Elite, though. I should really set up Incense Burner. I think I'll just leave this crappy Spiker around and then wait until I get loads of defense and then strike him down. Seems like the clever thing to do, meaning I want to go Calm if I can. He's got oh, right, I don't even need to worry about that. I can just pressure point him to death if I get it at the right turn. That is pleasant. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I just want to defend going forward, and I certainly still want that fasting. 26, I just want to eliminate that guy at the back. And now we just kill the front one when my Incense Burner is better set up. Okay, somewhat coming together. He just spikes up for all he wants, and hopefully I make my way over to the right card at the right time. Let's stay very fast. Let's get out of that stance just in case. If the opportunity comes to set up Incense Burner on 4 instead of 5, I'll take that. Okay, just about let things slip there. I should have waited for defense cards, and I didn't. Perseverance, help me. Hey, do you have a list of mods you're using? They're right here. Take a... oh, there, they're right there. Take a screenshot if you want. Most of them are on Steam Workshop. A couple of them you can find if you just Google search and download them off of GitHub. Can't remember which is which. I think Easel and Map Marks are on GitHub. But But yes, base mod, easel, map marks, relic stats, slay the relics exporter, UI sliders, info mod, achievement enabler, and minty spire. It's quite a lot of mods, but none of them change the gameplay whatsoever. Alright, I'm on 3. I don't have... Oh, well, there's pressure points, isn't it? In that case, let's murderize all of those and make our way back around to pressure points. Pressure points, a guaranteed draw next turn. That's perfect. And that's the key thing. When attacked, you gain... Oh, that's me. When attacked, deals 19 damage back. That's a lot of damage back. Just in case it does hit me, let's have this block up. But I'm 90% sure pressure points won't hurt me. Doesn't hurt me, because it's a skill. Incense Burner set up for the elite signature move. Can only be played if this is the only attack in your hand. That's difficult to set up. Especially with Windmill Strike retaining all the time, so no thank you. Oh, it's possible that I end up fighting something here. I don't have my glorious Juzu bracelet. And goodbye defend. I'm happy with that. I'd be even happier with losing pressure points, but yeah. I will land with grace, and Whispering Voices are telling me to embrace the madness. No, I don't think so. The madness come out at random cost, meaning half the time they're more expensive. I don't want a curse. I think we're just taking the 4 hit point loss, which is almost always what I do. I'd need to have something that works really well with exhaust and reduced cost. But yeah, let's just eat that cost. And now we get to fight you with Incense Burner set up on the right turn. You do nothing turn 1, which gives me an excellent opportunity to set up with a free Talk to the Hand. I do not have Devaform immediately. We'll just have to make do with that, but the Talk to the Hand is a nice one. Do I want to Erupt immediately? Just get some damage down. I don't have Empty Mind on hand. There's a good chance I draw Vigilance or Empty Mind next turn. But I don't have any Scry going. Well, that's not true. I've got Scry right here. What's coming my way? Vigilance is coming my way. But does he even attack on turn 2? I think turn 2 he just hits you with burns and things when he's vulnerable. Meaning Ragnarok is not useful next turn. And I don't have any draw, do I? No Wheel Kick. No Rush Down. No, there's Rush Down. That's a bit of a shame. In that case, maybe I should go for Setup, because I'm pretty sure he burns me on turn 2. That means Vigilance out of Anger. If only we had Boot. If only we had Boot. Vigilance to get me out of Anger, get Rush Down and Foresight played if you can. And then whatever else comes my way. For now, though, I want to lay down Talk to the Hand, because it's so good. But I do think I want to Erupt. Do I want to Fast? I'll have another opportunity to Fast if I really want. I think right now it's Eruption pressure points. I don't know if... no, his invulnerability almost definitely gets around that. But yeah, I don't think it's fasting. Let's get our damage down while we can. Where'd I get that 9 block from? Ah yes, scrying. Pressure points, really? Keep that Windmill Strike so I can do some damage later on, otherwise there's nothing else to really do, is there? No Ice Cream to depend on. Get this out of my hand anyway. Makes me feel better, and I knew it, he's not attacking on his Invuln sign, and that gives me a great opportunity to Rush Down, Foresight, Vigilance. Can't afford all of them unless I Miracle. Instead of Vigilance I could Empty my Mind, but I'd rather go Vigilance. I'll use the Miracle for that. No Devaform makes me a bit sad though. That's actually going to be pretty painful. I'm probably going to draw Devaform next turn, cost 3 when he's brutalizing me. Well, I have my Perseverance, so we'll have to persevere. Just don't want to be angry for when he brutalizes me. Burns into the draw pile, okay. Well, there's Devaform, and he's coming in for 45. If I take Devaform here, very high chance I either don't get to play it, or I play it and I take... Well, I would be playing it and taking turns of damage. Crescendo won't help me, Fasting won't help me. Defends will kind of help me. I fasted a little bit. No, I didn't, did I? So I do have my 4 energy. This could be grim, but let's go for it. Low cost Deva, no cost Deva, and a Scrawl. Very good, we're getting somewhere then. Take that, just get this out of my hand. Although I'd rather have that set up for an incredible Ragnarok. I could Crescendo into Ragnarok if things go well. And that could kill him. I have good draw. But I don't have the energy generation. Crescendoing right now is fatal, though. Maybe just empty my hand a bit and see what I can scroll. And that does make me want to just get this Windmill Strike out of my hand. Shame about the Ascender's Bane being in the way as well, and I do kind of want to defend even if it's not for much. But at 2 costs, that's a hard pill to swallow. This is painful. It's a lot of pain coming my way. I have a rest coming up though, and I will probably rest because that way I can get a card reward as well. But what is the play here? Scroll fills my hand for 1 cost. So I think I do Windmill Strike, get my Wreath of Flame going. Maybe even just play my Perseverance again, just clear my hand a little bit. But there are problems here. I wouldn't be able to play Crescendo. I think I'll just have to take the Scroll without playing Perseverance. If I roll Ragnarok, I can Crescendo and kill him as long as Ragnarok is 2 or lower cost. I do get Ragnarok. 30 damage 6 times. That should kill him. And it's at the right price as well. Whew, that worked out. I think. Are we sure? It's 30 times 6. 30 times 5 is 150, so yeah, you're very dead. Thank you. Imagine playing that and then suddenly realizing he was intangible. Oh, the pain. Or a Calcum. I love you, normally, but I don't think you're going to be so good this run. Great for those turns when I just have no block, but I usually find a way to squeak out some block. Crush Joints? Nope, much as I love Vulnerable. I'm not spending that on you. Both these paths have two bonfires. The placement of the chest doesn't matter. I think I'm going to take this route. My potion chance is crummy and I'm full on potions. So I can take my rest, which is almost not worth it. I only rest for 12, but I can't think of an upgrade I'd like. Scroll Plus doesn't upgrade usefully. A lot of the cards I really want to be good are already upgraded. A lot of the other upgrade options just make them cheaper. Perseverance isn't a terrible one, but I'd rather rest and get the card reward. Devaform not being ethereal is a little bit tempting, but I can usually play it, and it's so important to me that I'm probably going to play it the moment I see it anyway. Windmill Strike would do more damage, 3 base, another 1 each turn, but Windmill Strike isn't my win con. Ragnarok is my win con, and Wreath of Flame and Ragnarok are already upgraded. So I actually do think it's a rest. Rest, Elite, then whatever. Or oh, it's a Recall, of course, it's a Recall. Get my Recall in early when I barely need anything else. Brilliant ideas. Alright, get that Recall down. Because of course the Eternal Feather gives us the healing anyway. It all comes together. You are for the healing from the smackdown that I'm about to receive. Final Elite, aside from Spear and Shield, assuming we get that far, and it is somebody who quivers in fear to my mighty Bowling Bash. But I have no Bowling Bash. I have Scroll for draw. So I could play a bunch of my cards and see where that takes me. Talk to the hand, fasting, foresight, perseverance, bowling bash. All good things. That bowling bash next turn is going to do you in. Because there are going to be... I could kill you next turn with bowling bash, couldn't I? 50 damage, doubled. And then I just need some other way to boost it up. So maybe all we do is get rid of everything but bowling bash and then kill you next turn. I already retain crescendo. I'm already calm, although vigilance will make me calm anyway. Are we sure we don't want anything else here? No, I just want to increase the odds that I get another heavy-hitting card to kill you with. Because that's 50 damage doubled. But then I still need to do 90, and there's no guarantee this is cheap and playable. What if I had fasting with me? Actually, fasting solves all of my problems here. Take fasting with bowling bash, suddenly it's 18 damage. Times 5 times 2. Yeah, you're very dead. Go for those two, and hopefully they're not both 3 cost, or else I'm in trouble. Tell me I didn't discard the wrong ones. Okay, I'm good. Sometimes I click on the ones I want to keep, but Scry doesn't work like that. Scry is click on the ones you want to get rid of. Take the block while it's going free, and I guess I just strike you down. I don't want to kill the daggers. The daggers are secret too, making bowling ball kick ass, and I want my miracle as well. So perhaps we just go with a full block and strike you down slightly, tenderly. Well, this is better full block. 50? It summons only one. Isn't that funny? Anyway, let's do that. Get our little strikey strikes in. Bop, bop. Take no damage, get my bowling ball. And we watch Repto summon only one minion. And there's our fasting for free! And another fasting for 3! Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, you sucker. Alright, definitely take that. Get my eruption going, just so I do extra damage. It's the same cost as crescendo thanks to Snecko, so I might as well do the one that does extra damage. Now I'm very angry, and I'm going to deal 30 times 5. That's only 150. But I can still afford the wheel kick afterwards. The funny thing is, if I fast a little bit more, suddenly it's goodbye Repto. And all of your minions die, because that is what minion means. Also +1 dexterity at the start of my fight. Not amazing considering my fasting play. I never played with fasting, let alone 2. And we didn't want to evaluate it before, we don't want it now. Now we must take the key no matter how delicious this relic is, and it is pretty poor. Max hit point +2, at best I can proc that 1, maybe 2, 3 times. Nah, forget that. That was an excellent choice to get the Sapphire Key here. What did I pick over that? What did we previously take? I think we took Eternal Feather and Teardrop Locket? I think so. Anyway. You never notice the sound of falling pins. Yeah, of course that's what it is. It's Bowling Strike. Not Bowling Strike. Is there any idea of changing my path here? No, I want the Merchant as late as possible so I could possibly get a rare relic if need be. Mind Bloom. Fight Boss 1, get rare relic. Upgrading all cards has very little value to me. As I was saying, I don't really care about upgrading much at rest sites. Why would I upgrade at the cost of never healing again? Healing does nothing, so bring on that I Am War fight. Hello, Slime Boss. You are nothing. Oh, man alive. You are a very, very sad person right now. Okay, what I do want, however, is to draw into Anger Form if I can. Is Anger Form coming? Anger Form is indeed coming. How many do I draw with... Wheel Kick draws 2. I'll take Fasting and Eruption then, please. Wheel Kick, get me those. Eruption comes for free. Blah. Wreath of Flame, yes. Fasting, yes. fasting, yes. Slime boss, no. You are nothing, and I am ice cream! Oh, baby! That is going to make the run-up to Devaforming a whole lot easier. Love ice cream. I think it's best with defect, but I'll take it here and now. Yum, yum, yum. Sash Whip, no, no, no. Alright, now that we've already done everything, I'm kind of forced to smith here. Unless I want a card reward. Options. Devaform, a legitimate option. Imagine if it draws turn 1, and the alternative is taking a bazillion damage or playing Devaform. No, but I've got Lantern and the Crown. When's that ever going to happen? An X-cost card would be pretty amazing. Conjure Blade would be amazing. Perhaps I'll take Perseverance. I know people have been smack-talking Perseverance for a while, but there's going to be a time when I am crawling for this this block card. Goes from 7 at turn 2 to 10 at turn 2, and then keeps going up and up. I think it's got to be Perseverance, because my block game is terrible. At least that's block when I need it. Okay, 2 more fights, and then we're onwards to the Awakened one. And it's Tangela trying to curse me at the 11th hour. Only hitting for nothing on the first turn, that's rather nice. Sadly no Devaform for me, in fact this draw altogether is quite bad. Scroll being 3 cost is very bad. In fact everything looks really terrible, but yeah, that's what happens sometimes with Snecko. This could be a very sensitive fight if I don't get a really nice Ragnarok. I think it's better just to play the free defend and save all of my ice cream for next turn. Yeah, there's a good chance I'll get Wheel Kick to help me out with that as well, but... Save my Windmill Strike. Yeah, just have Untold End. Actually, if I'm saving the energy, why not Fast? That way I'm going to have 3 energy, and then another 3 energy for 6, and I'll be a lot stronger for it. I think that's worth it. I'll take it. Because of Ice Cream. If it weren't for Ice Cream, I would not have done that in 100 years. Empty Mind is free, aside from leaving Calm. True. I definitely should have done that, because then Vigilance takes me back into Calm, and I would have had even more energy. And there's my Devaform. You're definitely getting played. 2 cost or not 2 cost. I'd also like Foresight down, but that's me running out of ways to not get hurt by this thing. 12 and 13 block. I wish I had that 2 extra energy now so that I could also get Foresight down. 25 block at 27 incoming is acceptable. But I can't do anything else unless I might thwack you with Talk to the Hand just so it's available for extra blocking. But I don't want to change your attack because it could turn into a curse or it could turn into a single hit for 50 something. So yeah, definitely should have Empty Minded. That was a good call and I didn't do it. Donk. Yeah, see now he wants a piece of me. Can't blame him, I do too. There's my Eruption, there's my Ragnarok, but I don't have my Wreath of Flame. Wheel Kick will draw Wreath of Flame, but I only have 4 energy. Eruption will change that, so I think I can score the kill here. Eruption, Wheel Kick. Wreath of Flame needs to draw at not 3 cost. Pretty please. Pretty please. Ooh, I said pretty please. Wasn't pretty enough. Is this enough damage? 22 times 6. 6 times 20 is 120. That's it. That is enough. And I don't think he gets his malleable between that. So I think that's okay. If I'm wrong, Windmill Strike will clear up for me. And if I'm right, or wrong still, I have all that block. Essence of Steel, 4-plated armor. Would I rather that over a colorless potion? Maybe not. It's just going to get absolutely shattered. I don't know about that. Might throw away one colourless potion to get Essence of Steel. Could be the difference between living and dying in certain fights, but is it really? I don't seem to be having much problems in fights for some reason. What's my... Oh, Pressure Points deck! It's truly here! Except Donu Deka artifact it and Time Eater purges it, so probably not. Jet thinks steel is better than colourless. Yeah, colourless can be trash. Let's take out a variety, shall we? Yeah, we're back, Pressure Point lads. Let's bloat up our deck with a terrible card that I say I shouldn't have taken it at the start. Pressure Points did help us very, very early on. Not taking another one, though. The opportunity for Pressure Points deck went out the window some time ago. Definitely eyeing up the relics here. I can only afford one, though. Can I? 200, 320... Yeah, I think I'm 2 gold off from affording 2 of them. 160 is 320, 6 and 2, 8. 328 versus 324. Bronze scale is indeed nice versus the heart. Could be bronze scale card remove. Get rid of another stenchy strike. We've got damn good cards that we just want to roll into faster, don't we? Preserved Insect makes the fight against Spear and Shield much easier. Bronze Scales is reasonably going to be 90 damage against the heart. Destroying block and applying 2 vulnerable doesn't work against the heart, but it does work against Spear and Shield. Never used Hand Drill much before. And Time Eater blocks. Donu Deka block. Quite a lot, even. Not sure I'm sold on the bronze scales. I do plenty of damage, but the hand drill speaks to me because I really lack vulnerable. Granted, stripping Donu Deka's artifact can be a bit of a pain, but already a bag of marbles. I might take the hand drill. Yeah, I will take the hand drill. If no other reason, I haven't really done it before. Let's get rid of that strike. My attack cards are already waiting for me. Build for the heart. The others are easy. Gotta get to the heart to beat the heart. Okay, refight with these suckers, and I have immediate crescendo Ragnarok. Explain to me how they don't die right now. Get Foresight down, get crescendo down. Get loads of energy, replace the lost cards. 14 damage 6 times is actually insufficient. I'd really hope to get the Wreath right now, but it was not to be. We should remove Pressure Points. Pressure Points is, if I'm not angry, better than a Strike. And if it gets played twice, it's a lot better than a Strike. It also strips artifacts, and that could be important now that I have the Hand Drill. So does Talk to the Hand. Both these things could actually just be used to strip artifact and then drill my way through. Right, what options are we looking at here? I might even play Scrawl. Miracle is just best played immediately because of Ice Cream. So I might just free up some of these crappy cards. I get rid of Pressure Points. Get Eruption out of here. Get Scrawling. And there's my Wreath of Flame. You're all dead. Explosive Potion in Act 3. I wouldn't even accept it in Act 2. Put a Miracle Plus into your hand. For the next X turns. No, I cannot imagine ever wanting Collect, let alone in an Ice Cream Devaform run. I want Omniscience, but I'm not getting Omniscience. Smithing at the final hour. I can't help but feel I'm going to run into a situation where I say, I don't need Devaform upgraded, and then I can't do Devaform. Something like Turn 2 Spear and Shield. Windmill Strike does even more damage. Might be Windmill Strike for a good end game, just massive Tonk card. Because it's either that or Devaform, and I feel like Devaform is a waste. A random Void might cause that situation. No. Not with Busted Crown, Ice Cream, Lantern. That's just not happening. Risk the whole run on not upgrading the card. That makes the whole deck work. How many battles have we fought with the Devaform not being a factor? Plenty. I think I do like Windmill Strike being upgraded. Its retaining nature speaks to me. Alright, let's go. Awakened one first. These little buggers act like minions. They will flee if the Awakened one dies. However... Ooh, turn 1 Devaform. That's nice. Turn 1 Foresight, but at 3 cost. That isn't nice. Turn 1 lots of damage coming in. Also not nice. Anyway, there's no point not playing Miracle immediately. There's no point not playing Devaform immediately. Even if this guy gets angrier, it's worth it. If I have Ragnarok and I got no way of making it better, then I should just play Ragnarok and just say to hell with the damage incoming. But I should wheel kick in the off chance that I draw a free Wreath. That's way too unlikely. Surely I just play Ragnarok. Well, no, it can be 2 cost and still be okay. I was looking at Scroll for some reason. Just kick the cultists. Will they flee the second or first time? The second time he dies, they know that he will awaken. Ah, that's not Wreath. Let's talk to the hand. Talk to the hand might still well be worth it. I certainly want it on the Awakened one. And then I Ragnarok and see what I end up with. Who knows, it might target him and get me all the block I need. Yeah, hits him once, gets me 6 block. I guess that's okay. Do I Essence of Steel? Plated Armor would go away pretty quickly. I think I'm just going to take my medicine right now. Alright. What are we looking at here? I got a lot of powers that I can't really afford to be playing. And 2 of them are clogging my deck right now with no additional draw. Could already be a Swift Potion. I want these guys dead, and I don't really have an attack at all. I think I Third Eye and then try and scry something much better. When do you plan on using Colorless Potion? When I need to. Do I need to yet? Maybe. Here's Wreath of Flame, but it doesn't do a terrible amount for me, does it? Not with no attacks, it doesn't. But I can't say I need attacks and then not use my attacks. Trouble is, Awakened one fights me, attacks me every single turn. I have Crescendo at 0 cost, though. Next turn, I'm going to be intangible. So next turn, I lay the Smackdown. This turn, I need to defend. I think I play Fasting. Even though he powers up, I get more block out of it than he gets attack. Except for his multi-hits. Rushdown, Eruption, Vigilance. Do I really want to play both of these and superpower him up? Maybe, for the extra draw. He's playing 3 energy, I get 2 rebate, I'll be at 4. I'll get my Vigilance in to retreat away to safety. Maybe even get my Fasting down, but not both of my Fastings, not yet. If it draws 2 cards, what do I really want to draw? Wreath of Flame's not so hot since I don't guarantee that I'm going to play the awesome card just yet. Could also just Windmill Strike. It's not that bad right now to thwack him out of commission, although I can't see how good the Windmill Strike is right now. Let me think, it's turn 2. Did I draw you turn 1? Then it should be able to kill the cultist, especially with Fasting. So Eruption kills you, Windmill Strike kills you, retreat away from Awakened one. If I rush down, Fasting, Eruption, Windmill Strike. Oh, but that depends what Vigilance comes out at. There's an argument that says if one fasting is good enough, so is two. But if I draw it now, I'm not seeing it anyway. Might as well save it for later. Difficult choices, truly. Might even just take the strike in the vigilance. What would you say makes Slay the Spire special and stand out? Limitless replayability. You're always faced with new situations due to all the different cards, all the different relics, the different characters. No two runs feel the same. It's also incredibly well polished and extremely balanced. As in, it's balanced in how imbalanced it is, and that is good for this kind of game. Struggling to puzzle this one out. I don't mind taking 24 off of this guy. I do mind dying to going Eruption and not having a way out. So I need to rush down and Erupt and see how this draws out. Much as I would also like to fast as well. Let me save that fasting for next. Like I said, I don't mind him getting stronger if I get even stronger. It's his multi-hits that scare me. Maybe I do mind it. Especially since I have ice cream. Alright, I'm done thinking about this. Really don't want to rush down, actually. Maybe I'd rather just Swift Potion it. You'll always have 4 energy after Eruption Rushdown. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's get you killed. Boom. Vigilance is free, which is rather nice. Windmill Strike does not do all the damage I need it to do. Thank God Vigilance is free. 1422. That does kill, but yeesh. Caw. Retreat, retreat, and now feel a lot better. We almost have full block. That was a good turn. Now I'm intangible against his multi-hit, making me really wish that I'd fasted, but then I wouldn't get my kill. But now I see Wrath of... I see a very, very dead awakened one is what I see. This is Eruption, Wrath of Flame, Ragnarok, and then I cry about the Bowling Bash a little bit. And he's got Talk to the Hand going, so... Oh, well. Gets worse before it gets better for you, doesn't it? This is a little risky, because he is going to get stronger from it, and I am going to be facing madness when he chills out a bit. So would I rather keep him a little weaker, or would I rather be much stronger? Well, I've made my decision. That's good damage. Am I happy being angry right now? There's a good chance I can get out of it next turn. There's a high cost chance to... Well, there's a high cost opportunity to get out of it this turn. Do I kill him next turn? Not a lot of attacks there. Windmill Strike, Wheel Kick, Strike, Pressure Points. My only ways of doing damage, and I don't really count Pressure Points very much. Why do I have another fasting here? I thought I already fasted twice. No, I only did it once. Really? Okay. Are all your E20 wins Snecko? Pass. Could just deal 30 damage with Bowling Bash now. How about just save energy? Too dangerous. I need to really lay the smack down on him. Okay, basically I have an out from Vigilance Defending, or I kill him with Wheel Kicking, Windmill Striking. But I do want the extra damage in right now. Hit me for absolutely nothing, make me wish I had Calipers. Where's my Wheel Kick? Where are any of my attacks? There's Wheel Kick and Windmill Strike hiding from me. Here's Vigilance with a way out for me, but no draw. I have another way of drawing, but I don't think it's worth it right now. How about we just give him a gentle little nudge on the shoulder? I mean, I could draw that stuff, but I could also block pretty damn well. Vigilance Crescendo is draw. Yeah, that is, but I want to keep that Crescendo. It's a free way to smack him down big time. Currently, it's not a huge risk to me. What if it draws Foresight and Wheel Kick? That would still kill him, wouldn't it? What probably wouldn't kill him is Windmill Strike Foresight, because it would be 15, 20 doubled. It would only be 40 damage. I'd have to fast to get that. I think I'd rather hold out just a little bit. I can just play my defend, take nothing. Then next turn, I kick him in the face, and then I play Foresight. That works for me. Pressure points as the final blow. I wouldn't be happy with that. Right, I forgot about his regeneration, but I've got my eruption right when I want it, so erupt all over him. And then kick him in the face. Wait, do I have damage beyond kicking him in the face? No. Not unless we count Windmill Strike, and I don't want to count Windmill Strike. Why don't I third eye for what we're going to wheel kick into? Any of these will do. I think I'll just take the cheapest one. Oh, I want fasting as well. Pressure points and fasting? Okay, that's great setup. Oh yeah, Wreath of Flame also kills him. Yeah, I could just Wreath of Flame wheel kick, which is an alternative if fasting's not much of an option. Not fasting, pressure points. We'll see what's cheapest, right? Although, I can't do both, huh? Alright, Wreath of Flame it is. Wreath of Flame, kick him in the face. Now I can fast and fast some... Oh, fast and Foresight, rather. And next turn... Sure, I'm angry and Ragnarocking his world. But I think I'd rather be calm and defending my way out of everything. Sucks that this draws, though. Oh well. Oh good, it didn't actually draw Ragnarok, meaning I can enter calm freely. Can't hit him with my pressure points, sadly. He's untargetable at this point. This is pretty good, though. Next turn, you know, if somehow we think we can fatal him, I've got Ragnarok right here. And I can also scry away, defend and strike, and then just hope that I get Wreath of Flame. Because if I did get Wreath of Flame, with Crescendo Ragnarok, he's a pretty dead awakened one, right? It'll deal 15 plus 8 is 23. Double that for anger is 46 times 6. That seems like he's pretty dead to me. Does that seem like he's pretty dead to you? If he's not dead enough, I can follow it up with a wheel kick. Sure. Wait, it's only 276? That doesn't sound right. I'm sure wheel kick will take care of the rest. And Windmill Strike can also take care of the rest. Right. Crescendo, absolutely. Put me in the dead zone. Should have played Wreath of Flame first so that I could draw more. But hey, we've got Scroll, so if everything fails, we've still got that. Deal 46 damage to him 6 to... Well, can I really count? Evidently not. Kick him in the face, and he's dead. Pressure points, go! Wait, can we pressure points go? It's close. It's real close. If only I'd played pressure points earlier. Oh well. Donk. Alright. Alright. That was only one of the Act 2 bosses. As I'm sure we all know, A20 means you face 2 bosses at the end of Act 3. So you'll be fighting 2 of the 3, but you never know what the second one is, only the first. Donudeka or Time Eater? I would rather see Time Eater. Would I? Donudeka attack every turn. Slime Eater reduces draw, slimes you up. Those slimes will get sneckoed into probably more powerful. Incest Burner is never wasted on Donudeka, at least. Oh well, let's go. It is Time Eater. It's a shame I'm facing him with Watcher. I've got a joke I love telling whenever I see Time Eater. No turn 1 Deviform. Turn 1 power is a little lackluster right now. I've got the fasting, sure. Not really sure I want to fast so soon. Block options looking pretty freakishly minimal. Am I just eating that damage? Possibly. Do I have any block at all? No. Far from it. How about that? How about that? I wish I had a gambler's brew. I'd gamble pretty much this whole hand. Yeah, the plated pot would just immediately get destroyed though. He'll hit me 3 times and shatter 3 of the 4 instances of plated armor. No talk to the hand either, and although I can scroll, I got nothing to scroll into. I think I just eat my medicine here, play my miracle, and maybe play fasting. Don't think I want to fast just yet. I think it is just miracle fasting and eat the damage. Unfortunate, but what else am I to do? How much damage is Eruption, Fasting, Ragnarok? That's not a bad call, is it? If I Erupt and Wreath of Flame and Ragnarok, I can still empty my mind, can't I? Because this is 5, that's 5. No, I'll be 1 short of emptying my mind. Shouldn't have played Fasting, should I? Although I could just eat the 48 damage if I think the damage is ridiculously high. It's going to be 19 times 2, so 38 times 6. Would immediately take him down into Foolish Foolish. So it might really be worth that. Might really, really be worth that. Even though the pain is incredibly high. Because he's going to waste a turn purging and then saying Foolish Foolish. I'm relatively sold on that. Yeah, sure, it's a ton of damage to take, but it's a ton of damage to deal. Yeah, what if I fasting again? No, I don't want to end up with no anything left. That said, would I kill him with another fasting? No, I wouldn't have the energy. There we go, immediately into Foolish Foolish, and I'm immediately the foolish one eating damage, but that's okay. Hurt me plenty. Never liked you. He says, ah, company if you're not the Watcher. Now he wastes his turn. However, if I could just kill him, he's dead. I know, an incredible insight. I've got 70 damage right here, but no additional draw. Unless... Sadly, I've got nothing that can actually deal more damage. You didn't count the vulnerable. Ah, of course I didn't. Yeah, the wheel kick draws 2, but it doesn't draw anything that does any damage, so I don't think I can go for the kill here. What's best case scenario for draw? It's just top to the hand is my only other damage card. I suppose, actually, if I cleared 5 of these out... That's still not enough, because I couldn't even rush down Vigilance and all of that. Because even though I got rid of all that and used my draw potion, that's still not enough. Dealing damage is a foolhardy thing to do at this point, so I think I just Vigilance so I can be calm. And then I pass the turn. Because I would hate to just die coming out of this, wouldn't I? Especially with this kind of draw coming. Actually, I should clear this draw with Third Eye first. Third Eye Vigilance. No rush down. Don't want to increment his time warp too much. No siree. Alright, let's clear some garbage. No, no, yes. Yes, yes. I want to retain that crescendo, and I might need to block down the line. And then let's go calm. And then let's just have at. Foolish, foolish! Now I'm intangible when he's not attacking. That is sad, but I do get Devaform. This is a good turn to play 5 cards. Devaform, Foresight, Talk to the Hand. Hold on, hold on, hold your horses. I can't even play all those cards, can I? Not unless I crescendo. Do I want to crescendo? I do want to Foresight, that much is for sure. And I do want to talk to his hand. I don't want to play Windmill Strike or Crescendo, but if I don't, I'm in a grim situation for next turn. And odds of me killing him next turn? Actually pretty high. Good chance that I can Ragnarok Wreath of Flame him to death. And I will have a little extra Devaform energy, won't I? Well, actually, I think I'll only be up at 4. No, 5, 6 for getting out of this. I think we can make this work. Talk to the hand, because the face ain't listening. Get every shade of angry. That does give me the extra energy to play something other than Windmill Strike. And since it's free, I'd rather not have it blocked. But I need to play something. Is it going to be Pressure Freaking Points? Pressure Points, go! Avoids his block. That extra 8 damage could be the difference between... Oh god, he weakened me. I didn't know he did that. That's a damn shame. Keep the scroll, maybe? Might be free, might be useful. Alright, I need to kill him here and now. I can just barely Wreath of Flame Ragnarok. And I can also Windmill Strike. Is that going to kill him? Because if it doesn't, I'm up a creek here. It's 8, but it's more like an additional 6. I don't think that's enough. I don't like it. Because I've got to chew through 252 here. Windmill Strike will do damage, but... Oh, and I don't have a way out of this, do I? No, no, I am angry. I am committed to this. Scary. Ragnarok at least gives me a bit of block. Give him the vulnerable for the hand drill coming in to save my bacon. 24 times 6, then more. I got Empty Mind to pull me out of this, but do we think we can kill with all this? The 50% extra damage probably more than nullifies my weakened. I say we go for it. Come and have a go. Thank you, Pressure Points. Couldn't have done it without you. Alright, we make it to the heart yet again, and Lizard is crying no. I don't know why, because he predicted Angry Lass getting the furthest. 2100 damage as the heart squirms and bleeds. It knows we're out for blood. I cannot believe it. That was actually all down to hand drill. Without that vulnerable, I think I was smoked. Could rest, could upgrade. Don't need to recall anymore. Probably upgrade is better than getting one stenchy card draw, which could be garbage. Maybe we should do Devaform at long last, so we never end up in a situation where we say goodbye to it for whatever reason, or it gets us killed or unplayed. Scroll for 0 cost, and we have Snecko. The odds of being able to draw Scroll at 0 cost would only be if I Colourless Potioned Secret Technique. What are the odds of that? Anyway, Devaform. Let's get rid of that Ethereal. It's the best thing I could think to do. But what about Pressure Points upgrade? I think not. There we go. Never lose our Devaform. I think that was a waste, but we did it anyway. Speaking of waste... Hey, I kept all 4 of my potions. Now that is cool. That is pretty swole for the heart. Another fasting. Ooh, that is hand clog, but that is so much strength and dexterity, especially if I can play it later into the heart fight. the hand clog is dangerous, but... because what I need is draw more than anything. But that's not a problem I'm solving now. Let's go. Literally the only thing you can buy. Yeah, this Swift Potion is going to have to be all of my my card draw. And again, I still have to make it through. Spear and Shield. Watcher's pretty good at clubbing her way through this. Turn 1 Deviform's certainly going to assist things. I'm getting attacked from the shield, which is always unfortunate on turn 1, but what can you do about it? I can't do much. Definitely get the Miracle down, it does nothing else. Eruption and Vigilance both being 3 cost is tragic. I think this is just defend, defend? Ugh. Brutal, man, brutal. And even then, I'm not sure I want to do the 2-cost defend, keep my stuff for Ice Cream. Could do Wreath of Flame, and the thoughts that maybe we draw Crescendo Ragnarok. It's worth playing regardless. The Strike is worth playing regardless. I could even turn around, but I want to stay looking at Spire Spear right now because his next turn is the Savage one. You have to slim down, Jake. It's a little late for that. Might need that Swift Potion next turn. Again, no point playing the Essence of Steel, because I'm just going to get brutalized by multi-hit, and that's going to break it quite a lot. Could be turned for Colorless Potion. Don't know what it could do for me. Draw some cool things, I guess. What could it reasonably draw for me that gets me out of this situation, though? I have no idea. Let's find out. Panacea for Artifact? I forget what this guy does to me, but that might be worth it. I could also grab a skill. Any skill, including pressure points. Scroll is a skill, and I'll fetch it at 1 cost. Doesn't fill my hand up with much though, but it could get me options. Secret Technique Scrawl barely draws anything. But if I play Wreath of the Flame, it is going to draw 5 cards at least. You see, Jake, 0-cost Scroll would have helped. Would it now? I think it is Secret Technique. Try and get my butt out of this. Get Wreath of Flame down, get myself a Scroll. Does this help at all? The Fastings would have helped previous, not so much now. I've already got Deviform down, so level 1 Fasting is kind of okay. A little tempted to rush down, but not tempted enough. Not really sure this block is worth paying all that energy for, though. 10, 10... A little bit of extra draw is going to be needed next turn, though. I'll take that. Alright, I just got to face the music, and the music is going to burn. Let's have it. Wouldn't be so bad if the shield guy wasn't hitting me in the back. What debuff did he give me, though? I think he gave me -1 strength, which isn't a big deal. This is a big deal, though. These damn burns are in my hand. I couldn't scry them out because I didn't get Foresight. And now I'm being attacked for 40 by the spear. I think this is Fasting, Third Eye... Holy moly, I don't have a lot of block, do I? But I should have enough. Fasting and Third Eye get me through a lot of this. Also helps my setup considerably, making the rest of this fight a whole lot better. Just kill him with Rag. I don't think I'm killing with Rag. Oh, maybe I am. I can Crescendo, Rag, and empty my mind. We'll see where the Ragnaroks hit. Certainly do a lot of damage this way. Alright, 44 times 6? That does sound pretty good. Where do you feel like hitting Ragnarok? Oh, well, that is just splendiferous. Absolutely splendiferous. Just 1 potion to get me through all that, and it was a good potion as well. Alright, alright. Dane Oma. Getting that little knife twist. Well, I haven't yet taken 3 hours, and I'm not very good at this game. But yes, it has taken some time. Okay, so with the incense burner as it is, it's going to be on 4 on the first turn, 5 on the next turn, 6 on the turn after that. So hopefully, it's definitely saving me from a heart attack. So incense burner is as I want it to be. Assuming it increments on the first turn. If it doesn't, I'm in trouble. Now we have 2 extra lives. It's looking pretty good for the heart kill here. A replacement potion and a useless card. Let's go, heart. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Actually, just use the energy potion immediately because we have ice cream. Makes no real difference. Glug. Essence of Steel... I don't know if that goes away when you take Beat of Death. I'm pretty sure I've tested it before and completely forgotten how it works. Now, what are we looking at here? Turn 1 Deva form is off to a great start. Turn 1 cost fasting is acceptable. 0 cost defend, also good. But I might do fasting first, just to make that defend a bit more. That said, am I really doing anything else? Oh, of course, I got a pressure point, don't I? No, there's no tiebreaker. Whoever gets there first wins. If Lady Angry defeats Corrupt Heart here, she's winner by default. You fools who would have voted for the crummy robot. Bit unfair, innit? You knew the rules, and so did I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. Right, what am I thinking? Defend, and then I can play Fasting and Deva form, and then I'm open to some more pain, or Fasting. Then I can defend and Deva form and Wreath of Flame, Pressure Point, Miracle. I think that actually works out better. Gotta go fast. Shunk. Definitely get Deva form down. I don't care if it's 3 cost. Pressure points go! Is this really worth playing a card for? It is kind of tempting to get the second fasting down already. I know it impacts my energy pretty bad, but the extra strength and dexterity could be huge on blocking damage. Certainly a whole lot better than pressure pointing. Actually, I could fasting Miracle Wreath of Flame. Could get all of them down. That means I'm at 3 energy next turn, but... You know, 3 energy when he's hitting me for lots. I might rather have more energy rather than more block and strength. Maybe save this for later when Deva form has reached its ultimate form. Does that mean Wreath of Flame is worth playing? There's an argument that says that it is not. That energy goes a long way. Yeah. I'd rather have more flexibility though than 4 strength, 4 dexterity, I think. Exactly. I'm thinking we play fasting next time we see it. It'll be cheaper, for certain. Or same cost, but the same cost is cheaper, surely. I don't need to play the miracle, but I'll play it anyway. It's not going anywhere. And yeah, let's get Wreath of Flame down. Go on. It's not like it exhausts. Pressure points, go! No, don't go pressure points. You're our moral support. Now we get blighted with everything. Frail, weakened, vulnerable, 5 status cards. Bring it on, Heart. I've seen it all before. Ice cream, give me options. This is good. I'd rather take the full multi-hit and be incense burning for the big single hit. Shame I don't have a way of reducing your strength. In fact, I severely lack ways of nullifying my enemy in that regard. Block options. I have Empty Mind, which is going to draw for me, which is pretty cool. Let's see what it's going to draw for me. It's going to draw another fasting. I want fasting and foresight down absolutely on my invuln turn. I would also quite like wheel kick. Actually, don't I want it now? Yeah, I got all the energy for it. I'm tempted by plated armor, but not fully just yet. Especially if this guy breaks my plated armor, it's all gone, so save it for a little bit later. It's going to be the elixir that I saved to the very end, isn't it? Let me think. Empty Mind draws 3, but Scrawl also draws a lot. I don't want to draw the slime, that's for sure, but I would love to draw Fasting Foresight. Maybe even Wheel Kick It's a little bit of damage, but maybe block is more important right now as I get myself set up instead of dealing damage. There'll be plenty of turns for dealing damage. Right now I want to stay alive. Besides, I want to keep my massive burning power for my big spicy Ragnarok, don't I? So Sword Wheel Kick. Give me fasting, foresight, defend, please. Empty our mind, gain energy. Sure. Oh, fasting for free, don't mind if I do. Foresight for 2, that's fine. Get me to the block cards as and when I need them. Keep the block coming my way. Vigilance into Scrawl or save my energy? If I have Vigilance, I'm taking 20 odd. I want to keep that Perseverance for a really rainy day. Scrawl's not going to draw me any block, although we'll get Talk to the Hands, and I want Talk to the Hands. Might be better to just clear out this garbage, but what if I draw Ragnarok or Talk to the Hand and I can't play either? That would be sad. Why not, instead of scrolling, I use my Swift Potion? You get the Vig energy back anyway. Yeah, but not right now, which is when I kind of want it, and I don't want to crescendo into that. I could just Vigilance now. Maybe use a Draw Potion next turn if I draw Bump Kiss. So, I do that. 14 block now? That might actually be worth it. We will see Perseverance again, so let's just not take too much damage right now. Sorry, Scrawl, you're just too expensive. Keep that Windmill Strike buffering up. Yeah, next turn is invulnerable, so I don't need block. I don't really worry about this, but I do want Talk to the Hand down before the Heart gets his artifact. If only I had those iron scales, right? Do we care about seeing the Void now? I do a little bit. I don't want to see either of them just yet. I can scry them away pretty much indefinitely. Get me more interesting cards, please. It's a shame with Talk to the Hand there, because Ragnarok would do very nice things. But I think right now it's just Crescendo, Ragnarok, Talk to the Hand. Also I'm busy taking no damage. Sucks to say goodbye to Crescendo. I would probably rather Erupt, but again, I don't want to lose my big damage, so... Ugh, it sucks to lose Crescendo. So good. Alright. I guess I'm just taking the extra damage to do a ton of damage. Has to be done, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm actually wondering if the extra damage is even needed. If I drop this thing down by 16... Yeah, no, I think the extra damage is needed. But I definitely want Talk to the Hand down. Blap. Even though it didn't do damage, now he's got block return, which is very handy for me. I will take my 1 damage and laugh it off. Now is the time to not... Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I've got Auricalcum, don't I? So why even play that? We'll play it when we need it. That's what I'm thinking. Although this could be... Nah, I got no block. Just end the turn. Thump. Right, what are we looking at? I don't need defend cards. Third Eye might be worth it for the scrying, but I don't really draw, so I guess not. I want my Perseverance back, and I want Rushdown in position. And I will need the block for playing cards. Alright, there's the Void, but we don't really care, just gets it out of our deck. Wheel Kick's going to draw 2. I want my Fasting, I want my Wraith of Flame. I'd love a way to be angry. Scrawl could make me angry. If I just get a lot of cards played. Empty Mind is kind of cool. Especially next turn, when I'm going to be hit pretty damn hard. No guarantee... No, there's a pretty good guarantee that I'm going to get Vigilance next turn. I think I can drop Empty Mind with impunity. Although the drawing cards is nice, the damage needs to be done. There's a lot to consider. Ragnarok isn't there, it's been and gone. Definitely want Fasting down, I want Wreath of Flame. But if I take Fasting, Empty Mind, nah, not good enough. Fasting and Wreath of Flame when I wheel kick. Yeah. Is this really answering all my questions? If I don't take one of them, I can get Scrawl, which might be even better. Do you need Scrawl, really? I'd like Scrawl. More draw. More draw, more better. That said, I've got a lot of heavy cards to play right now. I might not be able to get that far. Certainly not going to get angry cards. Well, I want Fasting, that's for sure. Difficult, difficult, lemon, difficult. Maybe just get rid of Bowling Bash because it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but Wreath of Flame is still nice to have. I'm basically just setting up for Wreath of Flame into Ragnarok. If I look at it that way, just get cards that get you Wreath of Flame Ragnarok. It is your damage solution. That's what I'm thinking here. Get Rush down for more card draw. Get the wheel kick down just to deal some chuffing damage. Get my Fasting down to deal more damage, of course. We're guaranteed Vigilance next turn. I don't need Empty Mind, so I should probably just save my energy. But I need to deal damage, so I'm actually going to Windmill Strike you whilst I'm very angry. Now Beat of Death goes up to 3. And you gain Strength. And basically I start worrying just a little tiny touch. I've still got good potions, so I'm feeling relatively confident. Get that Void out of here. Alright, yes Wreath of Flame, yes Scroll, yes Vigilance, maybe even Defend? What? Where do you get off with that? That is indeed a lot of damage. Well, I guess it's definitely Vigilance then. Just give me all of these, please. Even the Defend. Okay, well we didn't get Wreath of Flame into other thing. So we definitely want to defend while the going is good. Yeah, I have options here. Get the Defend down. Get the Wreath of Flame down. Pressure points, go! Maybe not. It's a cheap way to get rid of it though. I'd like to lighten my deck just a little bit, but in case I draw cards that I really want to play at a high cost, I think I'll just Scroll first. It's slightly less draw, but I can handle that. I have the additional potion if I need additional... That's what I'm talking about! That was absolutely what I was talking about. Give me that block. And then he's already invuln, so let's just cower away. Cower away some more. Next turn, let's not see blocks or wounds or bowling bashes. Wouldn't mind the Defend or the Empty Mind. Those give me options. I don't care so much about that slime, and there's no more damage to be done here. Pressure points, go! This can be the pressure points deck yet. Believe! I need you to believe. Alright. Alright. Come and have a go, you ugly bastard. I am far beyond pissed. Let's get our free Defend down whilst we're here. Pressure points, go! It never stops being fun. 19 times 6 here. There's no need to be angry, but I would like to see what else we have up our sleeveys, because there's Eruption right there. Although, I'm not sure I want to Erupt with that coming. No, save the Eruption for next turn. That does make wheel kick a little harder to play, but I can still strike you down. That's the block I'm talking about. I always said that I lacked block when I played the Watcher against the Heart, and now we've finally got it sorted to a degree. Thump. Give me the block. I block as much as you hurt me for, but that doesn't mean I'm going to play strike against you. Thump. Full block. Wreath of Flame. Eruption. I like where this is going. Although I should drew a little more. I do have Rush down, so... let us erupt. Because again, I get the block back, which is nicely countered. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking it too. I should have played Third Eye to check what cards were coming. I can still check what cards are coming. I would if I could, and you know it. And I still could, couldn't I? Third Eye, give me some options. I like these options. I like these options a lot. Can we say it? Can we say it? I just want to say the line! I'm looking for the setup that kills him with pressure points, spoiler, but I'm having a hard time seeing it because he has no pressure points. I just have to bring him down to 8 health. Maybe if I Bowling Bash, then Erupt, that does 90 odd, but then I need to do just a little bit more. 60 and 30 is 90. Still leaves him with 22. Empty Mind could still draw me some useful cards. Surely we're not losing the kill by playing. I swear if he somehow sandbags. Would I ever? Alright, go Bowling Bash. Get that defend out of my hand for now. Empty Mind, what do you have in mind? How is it so close and yet so far? 30, 40, oh yeah, oh yeah. Pressure Points deck wins again, baby! My third A20 victory. Robot, you're next. Whew. Just burst through with our bare hands. I think I found your pressure point, Heart. Refuse to elaborate further and just fly to the top of the spire. Could have done that from the beginning. Chose to walk up the stairs regardless. Easy money for my easy life. Very nice. 2900 flush. Good score. Yeah, we've all seen the credits, surely. Now, what? Has it been done? The Spire sleeps comfortably. Its pressure points been massaged into comfort. Ah, we did it. We didn't need a lizard tail. We didn't need the fairy in a bottle. We just needed to figure out how to block. And we did. How did we block again? Fasting. Lots of fasting. How you make fasting work without Devaform, I have no idea. But a lot of things just went our way for that, didn't it? Run history, tell me about that. Unknown how. Only took 18 damage on the heart, killed it in 7 turns. The fight goes on for at least 4, so that's pretty good. Artifact, yeah, good point. Orange pellets. Artifact, I didn't think about that, but yeah, it's a status debuff like any other. Could just get rid of it. Less mana's debuff can be cleansed. Tight deck at 25. I normally play with much larger decks. Didn't go down that way. Hand drill saved my bacon in the Act 2 double elite fight. Ice cream made so... yeah, a lot of that stuff just raked up towards the end. Incest Burner was pretty amazing throughout everything, but I don't think it was the difference between life and death. The extra max hit points from the mango kept me very comfortable. Starting in Calm was actually very good energy generation. Doesn't tell me how many points of energy I got out of it, but that's hard to see. 50 cards drawn with Bag of Preparation. All of our power is pre-upgraded. That's every fasting was pre-upgraded. Amazing. Snecko did not give me a discount on average, as usual, but that doesn't matter. What matters is the cards that you play. I only took 2 Dream Catchers. We only had 1 Duvudol Strength, but it still helped because it gets doubled with Anger. 50 hit points healed with a Feather. Didn't need them. Lanterns there. Busted Crown robbed me of 18 card choices. And we retained 41 energy, and we applied Vulnerable twice. Huzzah. But it mattered. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Draw +2 is so worth it with Deva and Bag of Preparation. Oh yeah, heavens, yes. Without the extra draw, your energy just goes to waste. If anything, I was sad that I didn't have more draw cards, more wheel kicks, another scroll, things like that. But that would have diluted my my deck. In the end, I had just enough of everything. In fact, I had a bit too much of some things. But something I've come around to thinking is, if you have a damage option, just invest in it and play it as often as possible. There's not much gained from getting another Windmill Strike or grabbing some Sands of Time. No, it's all Ragnarok all the time. We already had Wreath of Flame, which worked amazingly with Ragnarok, so why do anything other than these 2 cards? You don't even need them on the same turn. Just play Wreath of Flame and wait for Ragnarok. Draw to Ragnarok. Scry for Ragnarok. We did all of that, we did it well, and these are the kinds of lessons that I've been learning as I play more of the game. I feel stronger and stronger, to the point where I think for sure we are going to absolutely dismantle the Spire with the robot on the next time that we stream Slay the Spire. That was a good run, but man, did I play it slow. And there's no point to even try the robot, because as we know, first come, first serve, and if you thought the Angry Lass would go the furthest today, you were completely right. Enjoy your 800,000 points. We never get the big votes on this like we do the weekly one-shot. And again, was the last time I did a weekly one-shot? Horrifying thought. It's not gone, it's just been poorly timed recently. Anyway, let's have a look at our glorious winners, shall we? I think we shall. Zeleb, my biggest, brightest star, who believed in me all the way. So much superior to the likes of Baron and Matty and Crickney and he who shall not be named. Phobos Mitral, Lizard Tail, Les Pretend, and Bob Sickle. You're all winners in my book. You're almost as big a winner as me, the winner of this run. And thinking about some losers who thought that the robot would make it, D-Day pouring those points over to the Lass lobby, and a bunch of other pathetic losers who couldn't win a bet to save their lives. Shame on them, but not shame on me. Good run, very enjoyable. This game just feels better the more you get a grip on it, and it's still so replayable because of the balance, because of the polish, because of the fact that no 2 runs are the same. I've never had a Watcher run like that. I've never had any run that went the same way twice, and I suspect I never will. In any case, until I am back with more streams, which is probably more Slay the Spire tomorrow, we'll get up and along with that robot. It's a cheerio.